Oh my, we out here on a nature. Whoa, oh my, we out here on a nature walk-a-thon, Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Good little morning routine. Gotta go outside, get some nature and all that. Wow. Why Arizona? But look, you know what I'm saying? Got the cactustrons and all that. Today, I'm just gonna kind of talk about life, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking like, I'm speaking on my situation. I read every comment. Y'all gonna comment how the situation and everything. I'm about to talk about like, I feel like it's time for a change for real. I ain't gonna lie. You know how many times like, it was like day one for a job, like, all right, first day of work. Like, you know how many times that happen and it's like, end up in the same situation, like without a job again, payment end up gone, and then back to needing another job and it's back to being another day one. Oh, this is probably like my 100th day one. Like, I don't even know at this point, bro. Like, you lose count. Then I be moving and stuff. I'm like, bro, like, I can't be just going from job to job, moving from spot to spot. Like, shit's not consistent, bro. So, like, I'm just kind of, like, surviving, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? You ever been in survival mode? Oh, my, survival mode is trying, bro. Life can get kind of real. Sometimes, like, I ain't gonna lie, this might sound crazy, but I feel like sometimes some people be, like, addicted to survival mode. Like, you might, like going in a hard mode. Like, it just hit different when you just, when you, like, know that you, like, or nah. But, like, it might sound crazy, but I feel like I gotta just start doing better overall. Not saying I'm addicted to survival mode, but at the certain point, bro, like, it gets to a certain amount of years of doing this shit where it's like, all right, bro, like, we gotta have a strategy. Cause we've been doing this shit since 2020, like, doing the videos, going to work, doing some clothing, doing some shit on the side, being like, yeah, I'm gonna do this content shit, I'm gonna do this clothing shit, leave the job behind, or whatever. Ends up always in the same scenario, you know what I'm saying? It's like 6 years in, I'm like, I gotta probably have a different Metatron, man. I don't know if it's a different metathon or a different way of going about it, but like, you know what I'm saying? For me personally, this little nature walk definitely is good for me because I'm like, yeah, it's a free activity. I can free my mind. I can kind of get some good nature in. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about your state where y'all at, but this Arizona definitely has some good nature scenes. I feel like it's cool to go in the morning for your mind. I try. You know what I'm saying? Go walk around. Especially before you do something like going to work or do something you don't want to do.
This dude's so lucky I have YouTube Premium.
Some peace. Like nature is definitely a key factor. In my Made Superior sweatpants, the black and white flavor. You know what I'm saying? But this is the type of stuff I be doing before work. For me, it's just like regular walking. It's not like, whoa, you went on a whole trail, you went on a hike, climbed a mountain. Like, bro, I'm just went outside, went on a walk. I just, like, why would I just, you know me, of course I walk somewhere where it look cool. Really, why would I just walk around the neighborhood where I could walk here? You know what I'm saying? No cars, no noise like that. But,
Mike, upgrade the mic.
The moment police surprise and
it's like a furnace. The heat was set on 81. There is a fire. There's a fire.
Well, we're getting to that. They set a bonfire in the sunroom. So no one's like cleared the house yet?
No,
been through the house?
We didn't go in. We were going to wait till y'all got here before we went.
And the sunroom door was open. So we don't know if they were in there and they come out or they're still in there. Okay.
Sheriff's office. Sheriff's office. Someone's been staying here. You will hold that and we'll come over this way. Hold this if you want.
What? Why she wanna go alone? There's somebody in that back bedroom with the door locked. We're gonna wait for another unit to get here. Is there a window back there that he could get out of?
There is a.
Just turned on the road.
There's a big glass window that's like a church window, so you can't see through it. I feel like he's been here for a while because someone's playing a game on that computer, like Candy Crush or something.
There's a bedroom door right past that one on the right. It's locked. He's in there playing a phone radio, singing to himself.
Is there any guns in the house that you know of? No. Then we'll take care of business.
You should jump through that.
Sheriff's office.
How can I help you?
You can open the door slowly and show us your hands. Hands. Walk towards us. Stop.
Turn around.
Turn around.
I got it. Go ahead.
Put your hands behind your back. Do not move.
Go ahead.
Hands. Hands. Walk towards us. Stop.
Turn around.
Turn around.
I got it. Go ahead.
Put your hands behind your back. Do not move. Do you understand?
Grab my hands, get me out of the damn house.
Do not move.
Just drop the damn hands. Weak ass idiots, damn. Get me out of this country too.
You guys want to clear that room real quick? 320. I'm coming out with one.
Clear.
This is weird. You just take a shower just like this.
I can walk, actually.
I'm going to this first car right here. Slow down, dude.
You go into the car, put me the damn in.
So what the
Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
Super slippery, wet. Yeah, there's nobody else in here if y'all want to come on.
Is the house still smoking?
The house doesn't smell like it's smoldering, but it's the little fire is still smoking a little bit.
Thank you.
What's your name?
I don't have a name. Close the door and get me out the country.
The suspect, as it turns out, did have a name. 24-year-old Mike Wilson allegedly started a fire in the house's sunroom and used photo albums that contained photos of the homeowner's deceased husband to start the fire. Luckily, the fire was put out by a relative of the owner who also happens to be a volunteer firefighter. The suspect was later charged with felony third-degree burglary and felony second-degree arson. He is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law. This next case shows another suspect keen on fire, as he possibly caused a large gas leak in his own apartment building in
Nobody wants to see that kind of video.
The moment police surprise and
Whoa! Oh my!
We haven't even talked about.
Welcome everyone to lesson 1 of my Ascension framework, and today we're going to be reviewing coloring, exactly what you guys can do, because first off, right off,
We haven't even talked about the topic yet. I posted on all my socials today that I wanted to hear about anything related, and I know our first call had nothing to do with, but I promise you the rest of these sure do, because we have gotten some absolutely wonderful calls. I've learned my lesson. You guys don't want me to spoil them, that I'm not going to spoil, but what I will say is the next person we're about to speak to today is someone who crashed their rental Uber car into someone's house while off and truly a wonderful call to start with, and one that I'm very excited to listen to. So let's go ahead and roll the voicemail real quick.
Hey, Goblin, I just got the notification that you're trying to talk about just in general today.
That's right. Yep. He's staying on topic. I love that. I love that. Some of you guys need to take note. Notes, dude. I'll post about. You guys call in. You're like, Goblin, dude, I'm in debt. What am I supposed to do? It's like, bro, it's not the day, you know.
So I got a little story about one time I was doing a car rental program that you can use for a rideshare service such as Uber, and I was high as fuck on and had been awake for like 3 days. And then I crashed the rental car through somebody's fucking yard and ran over a tree.
This sounds just like my DUI, but swap out for just a bottle of Ciroc. I also ran into someone's yard and ran over their tree, and it was not good. But, I mean, speedballing while driving and being up for 3 days in the rental car is, like, next-level degenerate. I crashed my shitty little beater, you know, and I didn't potentially have a passenger. In the car, which actually I wonder if he did.
And yeah, there's a lot of crazy details about it and repercussions that I'm still facing to this day about that, because it happened just a couple months ago. So if you want to know more about that, I can tell you about that. But
that's
also I used to take upwards of like, I don't know, maybe like 12 or 15 bars per day, and just, I'm not sure if I have very many stories about that, because I can't really remember that period of my life due to how much I was taking every day. But
I don't want this guy to be my Uber driver.
I was selling back then and shit, and let's see what else. I used to take like a bunch of.
He's just fishing for info at this point. He's just digging. I really want to hear about crashing your rental car. What do you mean you drove into someone's crib while you're speedballing? What's going on there? Let's ring him up.
Yo, Goblin, what the fuck?
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
Hell yeah, go ahead and record it, bro.
Yo, so I just got done listening to your voicemail, and I have so many questions about this rideshare car accident you got into. I don't even know where to start.
Shit. I'm sorry. What was that last part of that question?
I just said I don't even know where to start with how many questions I have for you. Like,
All right. Well, let's see here. I could just start from the beginning if you want.
go for it. Yeah, fill me in. How did this happen?
All right. So, I was living in a bigger city than where I live right now. I moved since then, but
Okay.
in that city, I was fucking up pretty good, and I started smoking blues and shit. I was like doing a bunch of thing every day, like going to work and like sipping like 2 or 3 pints while I was at work, and like doing like a 20 bag in the bathroom and shit.
Yeah.
And then eventually I started like smoking like the powder straight up. And then what did happen? Oh, I had like fucked up and I got evicted from my apartment. And then
fuck.
yeah, shit was whack, bro. And then my homeboy, he told me about this program that you can do. I don't really want to say the name of the rental company, but if like anyone could just Google like rideshare rental near me and probably figure it out. But yeah, I was doing that. He told me about it, so I went. And like my homeboy's a real one because he paid the deposit for me. It's like I think a $300 or $400 deposit, but I was down bad, and he was like, "Bro, you gotta get your money. I'll get some motion." I was like, "Thank you, bro."
Mm-hmm.
So then we did the damn thing. I get the car. I'm doing all right. You know, I was like sleeping in it, pulling up to like different gas stations like Maverick and shit, sleeping overnight and shit, and then like just all day as long as because I think Uber only lets you do it for like 12 hours. So like as soon as the 12 hours ran out, I was kind of like doing my own shit. But honestly, between like passengers, I would like go to like damn, hopefully I'm not saying too much right now, but you could Google this. But in my old city, I used to go to this place called the War Zone, and then I'd pick up, and in between like taking people, I'd be ripping the bubble stupid crazy hard, and like just be nodding out in random ass parking lots
While
and
you're
shit, and
driving
they'd be like,
passengers around?
no, like in between the passengers.
Okay. So would you like wait to sober up and then like go pick someone up?
Well, like I would like nod out first, and then I'd be like, "Fuck, I'm too tired to do this." So then, like, I would like hit the bubble more, and I'd be like, "All right, like I got it together. I regained the plot here," and like then I would maybe hit up a Red Bull or two, and then be like, "All right, like I got it together," and then I would like be driving around. Really, I would try to like not do it while like actively taking like passengers and shit. Like in between passengers, I would try to just wait until really I was feeling like withdrawals from smoking so much.
Yep.
And so like after a while, I was doing that consistently. Maybe like 3 or 4 weeks goes by. Well, no, maybe like it didn't really last that long because I was fucking up so hard back then. It lasted maybe like 11 days or something. So like it was maybe 2 in the morning, maybe like 1. And then like I was supposed to take somebody to an airport, and then I was like, okay, I'm on my way, fuck it. And then I don't really remember like this happening, but I just woke up in the middle. Like I woke up like hitting. All right, so I was in this neighborhood, and I guess what happened is that I veered off to the side and like jumped the curb. But I like woke up like while I was already hitting this dude's tree, and like I was trying to hit the brake, but then I was hitting the gas, and I was like, God damn it, like fuck, like I thought I was crashing through a wall, dude. I was like, oh fuck, dude, like I'm going through a fucking wall. This is terrible. But then like I somehow managed to sort of drive back to the street a little bit. Like I was halfway on the curb, and like the front half of the car was like in the street, and the back half was like on the curb. And then I was like, oh fuck. And so then like this dude immediately came out, and he was just like, what, are you okay? Like what's going on? And I was like, fuck dude, like I just fucked all my shit up. Like I was trying to like play it cool. So like I was like, damn man, like I just accidentally like, I don't know, dude, like I've been awake like for a long time, and I accidentally ran through like your tree because I fell asleep because I've been awake so long. And he's like, what? And I'm like, wait, yeah, that probably doesn't make sense, but like, yeah, it was an accident, dude. I really didn't mean to do this. And like, he was like, dude, I thought you were trying to like rob me. I thought you were trying to like, I thought I was getting robbed. I thought like somebody was trying to like somehow like get in through my garage or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, honestly, I just fell asleep while I was driving. And then he was like, okay, well, like, are you okay and shit? And I was like, yeah, like, I'm all right, but like, dude, like, I'm sorry about your tree. And he was like, well, honestly, it was kind of dying already. And like, I was going to unplant it and like replace it. And like, so low-key, you sort of did me a favor. And then his wife came out and was all like, are you trying to rob us? And I was like, no. And like, dude, it was just fucking ridiculous. Like, then like he helped me push it into the street, like maybe 1 or 2 houses down, like on the other side of the street. So I was like street legal parked, or like legally street parked or whatever.
Yep.
But like the front 2 wheels were flat, and I was all like, fuck, like I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, cause I have 1 spare, but I don't have anything to replace the other wheel with. And like all the shit was like smashed in, like the whole engine bay looked like it was maybe like 2 inches further back than it had originally been.
Oh my God.
And like at an angle too, like it was ridiculous, bro. And like all the plastic was like hanging down and out and shit. And like, dude, it was just fucking too much, bro. I was like, ah, damn it, like, damn, like they're gonna ask what's going on with this car. And then I had made the first payment because you're supposed to pay every week, and then I fucked up somehow. And like,
what were your payments? Like, how much did you owe?
I think it was like 300 or maybe like 290 per week or something.
A week?
But yeah, bro, like
what the
ridiculous.
fuck?
But then like it was kind of okay because you could make like 800 or 900 a week doing that.
I mean, yeah, but like, bro, they're
that's like
scalping you.
Yeah, for real. Like if you make 800, that's a quarter of your money right there. Like
more, bro. That's like more than a third of your money. That's a lot, dude.
Yeah, but like it was all right for the time.
Yeah,
and then,
it's better than nothing.
You know what I mean? I was able to wheel around. I was able to meet the dealer.
Yeah.
So then, like, whenever that happened, like, eventually that dude went back inside, and then like I ran like 2 or 3 blocks away and like threw away all the evidence of me, like all my tinfoil and all that shit. And like, then I like went back and I was like, fuck, I don't know what to do. And so then like I called my homeboy and I was like, yo, bro, like this, like the dude that told me about that program, I was like, bro, this shit is all fucked up. I done fucked up, bro. And like he was like, damn it, like I'm still working at the dispensary right now. Like I have to close, but I could be there in maybe like 30 or 45 minutes. And I was like, all right, sick, thank you. And then like I was trying to make the decision of like, should I call the insurance and report this, or should I just like say fuck it and just be like, just like ditch the car somewhere? Or should I just like, all right, this was like the most ultimate like goofy tweaked out thing that had happened, but like I just decided like, nah, I'm gonna keep driving this fucking car and just like taking people on Uber.
Was it drivable in its like current state?
Well, at this point in the story, it was we still had to like replace it. But I decided I was like, I'm gonna slowly replace each part over time while it's drivable, and then like I won't like report it, and then eventually it'll just be like okay. And so then like my homeboy pulled up, and then I used his spare, I think is what we did, and then like we used my spare and his spare to replace the two flat front tires, and then we drove it to this place, Big O Tires, and then like I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that they said whenever I was doing the paperwork for this that like I could basically take it here and they'll like replace shit for free and shit, so I don't have to pay for it. And then if I don't have to report it, then I'm just not gonna report it and just have them replace it. But then the dude was like trying to do it. Well, mind you, we took it over there at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Also, when we took it, I was still high as fuck, so I was still bumping into curbs and fucking shit and falling asleep while driving. And like my homeboy had to like keep calling me and being like, bro, like what are you doing? Like what is going on? Like I was like, fuck, bro, like shit, doing too much, man. And so like it was, bro.
Please. Me. Is this a comp one? Oh, I'm a comp. If I actually did it like this. Please don't come crashing out on. I'm gonna make a new world. But I'm not going hardcore mode. Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm your real estate agent, this disembodied voice. Let's go look at some houses. Here is house number 1. We've got this beautiful $9,900, 712 square foot bungalow located in Saginaw, Michigan, my beautiful home state.
$9,000 for an actual home? That's really affordable.
How big is the plot size, real estate agent?
Plot size on this one, let's see how much land are we sitting on this one. We don't, but it does appear we have at least a front yard. You didn't see that.
I'm scared.
This looks fine. I don't see what the issue is.
It's a beautiful little
Hey fellas, Onus here, and welcome back to With a Y, and today I have something for you that has made the not-existent skin on my robot body crawl. I don't know why I installed those synapses, because stuff like this shows me it was a bad idea. From CrimeNet, I don't actually know if this is a crime or not, but this Japanese pen is currently going viral for containing a real parasitic worm living in herbal oil. I'm gonna give a general warning for gross stuff that makes your skin like want to come off your body so it can get away from whatever it is you're forcing it to look at. I'm gonna be honest, dude, that feels like more than one parasitic worm living in that herbal oil. The fact that there's like really casual just laughter and conversation happening in the background while this is like near any of them, like I don't know how you keep your cool. If I was in the same room with this thing, I think I might like freak a little bit or like have to find the first excuse I can to just leave. What even like causes you to think of this as a thing that you should make? Today I will put some parasites in the torment nexus and use it to write a diary entry about my crush at work. Now, I admit I am a bit brain rotted because the first thing that came to mind was like, I know weed's illegal in Japan. How the fuck is smoking this shit legal then? Like, how are you able to make a vanity Benjamin, like, with worms inside of it? And then I realized it's a literal pen. I am so utterly fucking fried in maybe the most literal way possible. I don't even smoke that much these days, but like that is what my brain jumped to. And I'm like, yeah, when I was in high school, I knew some guys who probably would have tried this shit. Naturally, this got like a lot of reactions out of Twitter. If it didn't, we probably wouldn't be covering it on here, but I think the most common refrain was that, yeah, this is some shit straight out of Resident Evil. This is the kind of shit a Resident Evil villain carries around and stabs themselves with before transforming into a giant meat blob with lots of eyes to shoot at. And this is very true. Like, I just recently have been making my way through the Resident Evil games. I'm mostly focused on, like, the Leon story right now. Like, I'm a few hours into Resident Evil 2. I gotta pick it back up again. I've just been really caught up with work and taxes. But, like, even if you haven't played the games, you've probably seen cutscenes from the games, just in meme formats, where this literal exact thing happens. Exactly as described. Thank you, Johnny, for putting it on the tin. The replies were fucking killing me. Just shit like, it escaped. And this particular fear of, well, what happens when it gets out, man? Like, what do we do then? It's a parasitic worm that apparently can just wreck your shit. Like, this is not a pen that I would bring with me on trips or out in public or to the workplace. This is the diary pen where I write down all my darkest thoughts and then, like, really look at what I've done and what the implement I used to do it was. It's the sort of shit you gotta deep real hard and then, like, consider what kind of man you are that you decided to, A, buy a pen with living worms inside of it while you write, and specifically for the purpose of putting down ink to paper. Do you have a bad habit of chewing your pen and you want to stop? Then do I have a product for you? Dude, anything that I, like, have to bring my mouth to, I chew on. I chew on straws. I chew on forks, plastic ones that I get from, like, fast food places. At least when it's plastic, I'm just denting the fork instead of the metal ones you have at home where it just chips your teeth. I chewed on pencils all throughout school and, like, even, like, what I'm writing these days on the rare occasion that I'm not typing and I'm actually using pen and paper. I am nibbling the bit on that, and unfortunately, I don't think that this is a pen that would break that habit. I think this would just be the last time I get to indulge in it before I have, like, a life-ending hospital bill after, like, I inevitably get infected by this shit. Somebody go get Leon. A lot of the quote tweets were just Resident Evil posting about the whole thing. Really understandably, like, it's the first thought pretty much anybody's gonna have about this if they're familiar with the franchise. I just cannot understand the thought process to make something as cursed as this. I'd be worried that motherfucker crawl through the pores of my skin. I don't even have skin, dude. This shit is metal. Like, this could, like, break skulls easily, and I'm still worried about that fucking organic thing getting inside of me. Imagine keeping this in your pocket and the worms escape and crawl into your penis. Why would I want to imagine that? Why did you make me imagine that, dude? I don't even have a dick, bro. I'm flat down there. Metal chassis for maximum protection. Like, what are we doing? Don't give me that crying, laughing face at the end of it, man. There's nothing whimsical about this. Like, you're just, like, worrying me, like, very, very much. A point a lot of people brought up is that I don't know what circumstances this particular parasitic worm lives in regularly, but if you're just stuck inside a pen like this with, like, several of you and your boy's just kind of stuck in there like it's the trash compactor from the original Star Wars movie, there's no way that the alive parasite in the pen marketing sting lasts for long. Like, they have to die really quick in there, like a few days at max. Just imagine when they die, start decaying and fermenting, then the pen randomly explodes. Just stanky dead parasite juice everywhere. Like, we already established that this is not a pen you really want to take out with you. Like, why would you have this in your pocket or your bag and then, like, bring it out to places? You can't take this to work. You don't want to explain why your fucking pen is moving. Like, I'd lie and say some shit like, oh, it's a digital screen, there's like a tiny battery near it, and then call it like a fake. This is an at-home pen. Like, you need to keep this around your belongings in your living space. That's like the only acceptable place to use the pen because no one else is around to know that you have it. Which is why it's still fucking me up that this is apparently in a room with multiple people with background conversations going on that this was recorded in. Imagine dropping this at work and the worms get everywhere. Yeah, like, you just can't bring it to work, dude. That is the whole ethos. If this was in your bag and it just exploded while it was in there, it's like, oh, well, there goes, like, my wallet, my fucking ID, my keys, my phone. Never touching any of them ever again. I gotta just, like, burn the bag in a gigantic bonfire and then hope without any of my identification documents I can get replacements for the shit that I need to live, like, a day-to-day normal life. The Umbrella Corporation 5-year work anniversary present. And you know what? That's like one boon I can give to it. This shit would work as like a fictional concept for a really fucked up workplace. Like this would be a gag gift you might give to somebody at the SCP Foundation. If you worked in like the medical field where you specifically focus on like treating parasitic infections, imagine giving one of your coworkers this as like a thank you gift for the decade of work they've done in saving lives. Here's everything you've ever fought to like stop people from dying from in a pen. Now you can use them to like write notes on the work you're doing to kill the things inside the pen. You have people taking this honestly a lot better than I think I'm physically capable of. Like this dude was just so casual about his hypothetical. This would be fun for like a few days and then they just die. So like, I don't know, seems kind of pointless. Also, what if it breaks? I think of it like however any pen breaks, where, oh well, I'll just move on to the next one. I'm not really an ink replacing kind of guy. I just move on and discard it like a toy I don't use anymore. But this one, there's biological fallout. Like you'd probably get your entire neighborhood quarantined for a bit if it found, especially if you're like in America or a country that's not Japan. Like I assume that this is a parasite native to there. Congrats, you just released like a invasive species into whatever local ecosystem that you live near, man. Does it make the ink really good, or is this just for fun? Taking it back to the Benjamin question, like what kind of high would this give you? It's like if you were smoking weed and then like, you know, maybe you like green out a little bit, like you have too much, but then instead of like maybe still being high the next day, you now just have like really, really strange abdominal pains that you can't describe. It's like, oh, it must have been the weird fucking pen I hit last night with the living worms moving inside of it, infecting the goddamn oil I was putting in my lungs. I have no idea how that got inside of there, man. It's a mystery to me.
It did
it's like,
say
how could
herbal
this have
oil.
happened? We already had a guy talking about what if these things got into my penis on accident and then giggling about it. Apparently, it's nice to know this is an equal genital opportunity thing that people think about, but imagine keeping this in your pocket and the worms escape and crawl into your pussy. I don't know what the emotional or tone implication here. I need a tone indicator, man. I'm a robot. This shit don't come naturally to me. But it almost reads as like, oh, wait, what if that like felt good? And I'm like, I don't think it would. Again, with the size of them, you might not feel it at all until they're like literally ripping your innards out in a decidedly unsexy way. You're thinking too much, girl. Maybe y'all not thinking enough. I'd be like, whatever this is. I'm gonna be honest, I just don't think that's an appropriate reaction, or if you were making those noises, it would not be for the reasons that you're imagining right now. I'm certain that this is a bit, but like, come on, guys, we don't need to be putting worms in our orifices. Like, that's the whole point. Aw, fuck, guys. I mixed up the indica cart and the Japanese parasitic worm pen again. Fuck, dude, this sucks. You had some people saying, like, this is like what causes fandom brain rot. This is what they make you inject into your brain when you sign up to watch The Pit. You just get, like, the literal brain worms. And on that note, RFK breaking these open to eat them like pixie sticks, man. I still love the idea that RFK is just a gigantic mech suit for the brain worm he got, and it's literally just, like, moving him to make the American public as unhealthy as possible so that more parasites can infect the most amount of people. If nothing else, you have to respect the long-haul planning that would go into a project like that. This is that Attack of the Clones bounty hunter bullshit. Oh, dude, the Cosmonaut clip where he's talking about all the layers of separation between, like, Palpatine trying to kill Senator Amidala. He goes to Dooku, who goes to Jango Fett, who goes to the shape-shifting assassin, who goes to the robot, who creates a parasite, who then themselves tries to kill Padme. Why the hell did I call her Senator Amidala like she's actually a real-world figure who I have to worry about the political decisions of? Motherfucker, that's Jackie Kennedy. That's Natalie Portman. What am I talking about?
So as you guys may know, J. Cole is dropping an album soon, which is making me very excited because now I get to hate on it, okay? As most of you know, I've never really been a J. Cole guy. Now, I will explain to you how I'm going about it, but let me give you a little bit of my J. Cole hate lore. Because people always ask me, they're like, oh, like, why do you hate him? Why do you hate him? For one, I'm not into this parasocial stuff. Personally, I have no issue with him. Outside, he does have a few transphobic bars that I don't condone. But most of my hate is confined to the music, okay? He goes around in like some trash fits every now and then, but like I don't care, okay? Like I don't like the music, okay? It's not a personal thing. A lot of people try to make it a personal thing when you don't like someone's music. I just don't like the music. But here's how it started, okay? Because I have a very visceral reaction to J. Cole that confuses a lot of people. It all started when I was in middle school. Okay, now when I was in middle school, what I really listened to, I think I was listening to exclusively like, I went through a Drake phase, but then I was listening to like Tyler the Creator, Frank Ocean, and just like Odd Future and like in middle school, that was all I was listening to. I wasn't tapped in, but I was very comfortable with not being tapped in, okay? I never said like who I was listening to was like the GOAT or the greatest or anything. I just wanted to listen to what I wanted to listen to, right? Which at the time was just that kind of stuff. Now I would hear people talking about the rappers they like, the music they listen to. And J. Cole did indeed come up. And like people would talk to me and they'd be like, oh yeah, like J. Cole, he's probably like the best rapper right now. And some people would be like, oh, like he's probably one of the best of all time. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now, middle school for me was probably like 2012 to 2015 because freshman year for me in high school was 2016. So like around that range. So you can think about like what bodies of work J. Cole was putting out during that time period. But like, you know, people are like, oh, like he's like the greatest. I'm like, oh, okay, bet, sure. Also, key information, at this time, I had heard a little bit of Kendrick, okay? I was like, oh, Kendrick's good, but like, I still listen to what I want to listen to. But anyways, they told me J. Cole's the greatest. I'm like, okay, fine, sure. I didn't actually listen to J. Cole. But then one fateful day, I was like, you know what? Everyone is telling me this J. Cole guy is so good. Like, let me tap in. Let me listen to him for a little bit. And I listened. And I was like, this shit is ass. This shit is just horrible. And I had heard a lot of bad music, okay? Like, music I just didn't like.
Hey, is he talking about? It was that first time when she was in my math class. Long skin, brown hair.
I'm like, okay, fine. But what infuriated me about this the most
long skin.
When people told me he was the greatest, I was just like, oh yeah, sure, okay. Like I trusted people. I genuinely trusted that he made good music. So I was going throughout life being like, oh yeah, you know, J. Cole makes good music. Blah, 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 blah. Little did I know he was ass the whole time. And as someone who now takes pride in my music taste, it hurts me. It haunts me to this day that I ever accepted the fact that J. Cole might be the greatest in the game. And that's why, dude, I'm not quick to speak on people I don't listen to anymore, bro. Like, because I remember, now mind you, I wasn't like, oh, J. Cole's, like, I wasn't spreading the agenda, but, you know, it just, I just let it slide. You know, like, if you were coming to my lives and you ask me, like, oh, like, how's such and such artist, I'll tell you if I don't really listen to them. Like, it made me feel like a pathetic loser, okay? And also a little bit like a homosexual, which in middle school was like the worst thing you could possibly be. I thought I paused. But like, seriously though, you know, in middle school, bro, being gay was scary. Not gonna lie, it's still like that in the black community though, bro. If you're black, people will, if you're, as a black person, the black community will respect you more if you're a murderer than if you're a homosexual. Isn't that crazy, bro? We genuinely got to work on that. But anyways, you see my problem, right? So then I'm like, okay, J. Cole's bad. And I'm spreading the J. Cole is bad agenda, right? I'm just like, oh man, I don't like the music. You know, I'm not doing anything too extreme. But then people are like pushing back and being like, no, he's still the greatest. And I'm like, that's why I need y'all to understand. Like, my hate for J. Cole's music is long standing, bro. Since middle school, I've had musical beef with the man. Because I've seen people say, like, oh man, like he's hated on J. Cole like since for a couple years, you know, like, oh man, he had a J. Cole hate era. No, bro. Dude, you know, I had a J. Cole hate page on Twitter for a little bit. Like, I dedicated that page to go and finding J. Cole fans. You probably wouldn't be able to find this page. I think I did get banned on that account. For, you know, I would get into arguments with people. But yeah, like I would just go find J. Cole fans and be like, yeah, he sucks. And I'd argue with them all day. I loved it. And y'all know I got that video on here where I'm essentially listening to pretty much every music video J. Cole dropped. And bro, she was ass, nigga. He had a couple of features that were decent near the end, but like, so it's like, and my thing is, do I think J. Cole's music is bad? Yes. Do I think it's that bad? Yes. Okay, like if someone plays it, I'll ask them to turn it off politely. But if they don't, like I'm not gonna leave the function, right? But the reason why I have to speak about J. Cole so viscerally is because his fans glaze him so much. If you guys were realistic about his abilities, like if you're like, oh, like he's not like the greatest, but like I think he makes good music, I wouldn't have much to say to you. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. But I got people put him in Kendrick talks. Kendrick Lamar. In my N-word, I have to tell you, that's unacceptable. Like by any metric, I don't know if J. Cole has an album on par with any Kendrick album that's released on streaming. He could make a greatest hits album, and I don't think it would be better than Kendrick's worst. Not that that's even saying much, because I feel like he could make a greatest hits album, and it wouldn't be better than a lot of people's album. And people always point out, they're like, oh, well, you like JPEG Mafia, you like Blueface. Yes, they both make better music than that nigga, bro, by far. Or like I'll say something like, I like listen to Cardi, and they're like, oh, but you don't like J. Cole. Look, bro, and I know what you're getting at there. J. Cole's lyrics are not that complex, bro. Like niggas, like when I talk about not liking J. Cole, they're like, oh, like he goes over your nigga could not go over my head if he was 7'5" with a 50 million inch vertical. It simply should be sounding rudimentary to me. Now, mind you, I'm not saying he can't rap. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. Like there are other artists where, like personally,
J. Cole bars are not that deep, bro. Can I find like a video on like J. Cole bar? What does that even mean? You do gotta moisturize though. But he wasn't saying that. Okay, bro. He was spitting, but it wasn't that.
I listen to 21 Savage. I don't think 21 Savage can rap that well. I think he's gotten better over time, but like while I listen to him, I'm like, bro, this is not. I'm like, this is not the sound of someone who's like, who I would call like a good rapper. Like J.
You
Cole is
have to
decent
like
at rapping.
either
Okay. The problem is when it comes to putting a song together.
That's like
okay, I'd be lulled to sleep. And sometimes he'll be doing just fine, and then he'll just like throw a corny bar out there. You know? I remember there's this one like song he made. I think it was like what like a leading single to an album, or it was like a preview. He said something like think I got super glue, nigga, the way this gun stick to my hand. When he said that, I was like, oh shit, like, okay, let's go. And then the next bar was like, I don't even got no pistol. I just thought that shit sounded hard. Something I'm paraphrasing. But like that's literally like, nigga, what? Like, you know how cheeks that is, bro? Like, you're gonna take the hardest bar that you made in the song so far, maybe the hardest bar of your career, and then be like, never mind. And then, like, I know, like, people have pointed out to me before, they're like, oh no, but like, he was like, oh, it doesn't matter because everyone else is capping in their raps. Nigga, that doesn't change the fact that you threw away your best bar. It's like, when you do something satirically, bro, if the satire is also ass, it's still ass. Like, if I were to make a joke, right, where I'm like, say I'm imitating like a white person making a racist joke, but my bit, oh my gosh, I hit the mic. My bit isn't funny, right? And I'm like, oh no, like I was making fun of white people who think that kind of thing is funny. Like that, I was pointing that out. I still wouldn't be funny, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like people, oh my gosh, J. Cole fans are gotta be like the dumbest portion of the population of, and it's worse because they think that they're smart. Like they think that they're the ones like up here, bro. He's an entry level rap artist. It's like, hey, you're listening to rap? Hey, try some J. Cole. Like it'll probably be easy for you to listen. Like, oh, you're 5 years old. Let me put on some J. Cole. You'll probably be able to keep up with. Like, I don't fuck with it, bro. And I used to fuck with it, apparently. And then like he's got a bar about like getting his mom's house foreclosed. Like what? What are we talking about? And then when he made Grippy, I never felt more vindicated in my life, bro. Like, and he thought we forgot about that, right? I ain't you know. And then again, like he had a weird bar in there about like worse because they think that they're smart. Like they think that they're the ones like up here, bro. He's an entry level rap artist. So it's like, hey, you're listening to rap? Hey, try some J. Cole. Like it'll probably be easy for you to listen. Like, oh, you're 5 years old. Let me put on some J. Cole. You'll probably be able to keep up with. Like, I don't fuck with it, bro. And I used to fuck with it, apparently. And then like he's got a bar about like getting his mom's house foreclosed. Like what? What are we talking about? And then when he made Grippy, I never.
Am I about to have a stroke? I don't know if I know this song. It's Grippy.
Felt more vindicated in my life, bro. Like, and he thought we forgot about that, right? You know, and then again, like he had a weird bar in there about like turning a lesbian straight or something like that. And then again, transphobic bars, which I simply can't rock with it. Okay. And the thing is, I can't rock with it, especially given the fact that he's supposed to be like the woke guy. You know what I mean? Like at the very least, his fans posture him as like, oh, like he's like a real nigga. And it's like, nah, bro. Like you can't be a real nigga and say shit like. Now, mind you, if he was a bona fide bitch nigga, which I'm not saying he's not, but I'm saying if he just like owned it and he's like, oh yeah, like I'm a bitch nigga, I think the bars would probably hit a lot harder. But again, when your musical character is like a certain kind of guy and it doesn't match up with some of the ignorant shit you spew out every here and then, it's just not gonna work. And look, y'all know I'm not like a Drake stan, but like when Drake has a douchey bar, right? Like said she a lesbian girl, me too. It works because it's like, who is Drake? He's like this.
Well, yeah, talking out of
douchey guy when it comes to women. And I don't even mean that as an insult. People would consider me a douchey guy when it comes to women. But when he says it's like, okay, like, do I have to condone exactly what he's saying? Not necessarily. But it works because that's your musical character. So it's like what J. Cole is, I don't buy it. What he's selling me, no. And then he has this whole, I'm so glad I decide to make this video. He also has this whole thing where it's like, oh, no one wants to go toe to toe with me. And the second he tried to actually go toe to toe with someone, because again, think about his lyrical body count. Lil Pump. He dissed Lil Pump like years ago, and it's like, ooh, like nigga, that's Lil Pump. That's like me dunking on LeBron's daughter and being like, yo, I'm a hooper, bro. They don't want to see me. Not gonna lie, that might be disrespectful to LeBron's daughter, bro. She might be a better hooper than Lil Pump is a rapper. Well, like think about it. The second he was like, okay, I'm gonna fire back at Kendrick, and he did. He dropped that entire weak ass diss, bro. He ended up apologizing and pulling it off streaming services. And look, I don't care. And look, when Drake got demolished by Kendrick, people tried to like in the eyes of society got demolished by Kendrick. People like tried to be like, oh no, see, look, J. Cole was right. Bro, you're still a bitch for that. And look, I say that as a bitch. I will bitch out of confrontation if I think I'm gonna lose. But we're not gonna, like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm gonna beat everyone up. Man, no, people don't want to test me. They don't want to test me in fisticuffs. And then when some dude like presses me, be like, hey, I don't know, let me walk away. Like, I'm not gonna be that guy. So for someone to literally swing on you first, right? Like musically speaking, and then you swing back, and then you're like, oh, never mind. What are we talking about? Like, I don't care what happened to Drake. And the thing is, isn't the argument that J. Cole is like so much about, which again, I don't even agree with. People think J. Cole is so much like better than Drake. Like if J. Cole was so good, he wouldn't have went out like Drake, right? But no, J. Cole fans know he would have lost. So it's like you saying it was a good decision for him to apologize is you admitting that he sucked. But again, now he's gonna drop this album soon, and there are gonna be lyrics about like, oh man, no one wants to touch me. Oh no one wants. I smoke rappers. No, you don't. No, you don't, Jermaine. That's my problem, bro. It's a bunch of baloney. It's like when Patrick Beverly was talking trash to Steph. Like, you're not that guy. It's like Dylan Brooks talking to LeBron. You're not that guy, bro. And it's like I'm tired of his fans posturing as if he's like some dude where, oh my gosh, like no one wants to diss Jermaine. Oh no. You don't want to get into a battle with him, nigga. What's he gonna do? He's just like he's like a break dancer. Like he's like you know when they like move like they're about to break dance, bro, but they never actually do it. That's him, bro. Just a bunch of pretentious bull jive. And another thing is, what do you even listen to J. Cole for? Like, what are you getting out of the experience? Like, I feel like great rappers can put you into an experience. Okay, they can make you feel something. Okay, like you close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes right now. Okay, unless you're driving. Okay, you think about Kendrick. You think about California. Okay, it's sunny out, but also you're black, so it's very hard. You think of Drake, okay? So maybe someone hurt your feelings, broke your heart. You're draking and driving, okay? Things very sad for you. Playboy Cardi, you're in all black, you know, maybe you're like jumping up and down. You got makeup on. You're like, oh my gosh, like how did we even get to this point? Like how did I even end up like this? You know, Tyler the Creator, you're wearing long socks around white people. ASAP Rocky, you're wearing baggy jeans. All the hoes are looking at you. Now what you think about J. Cole? I don't see anything. Like, what am I supposed to be experiencing? Like what? Riding a bike in a bad outfit? Like, dude, no one wants to do that. Like, what even happens at a J. Cole concert? Like, do you get excited when he comes out? Or do you stand up?
You pull your lighter out and just like wave it, and then you put it back in your pocket and listen and bop your head.
Do you sit down? Like when I listen to J. Cole, like genuinely, what am I supposed to be feeling, bro? Like what emotions are supposed to come through? It's just like a nothing experience in my opinion. And I feel like he's not like sometimes like I hear rappers, I'm like, oh man, like they're really like in that pocket, like of the beat, you know what I mean? Like something I can really bob my head to. Can I bob my head to J. Cole? And this is not me saying like, oh shit, like, you know, he's not like exciting. Cause I know like that's like a cop-out argument. Okay, I listen to Earl Sweatshirt. I listen to plenty of people where musically they're not like, you don't have to dance to their music is what I'm saying. But it's like if I do listen to Earl Sweatshirt, I get something out of the experience. And the thing is like, even I'm not a big on like, oh, like in what situation would you listen to this music person? But sometimes you have to think about it. Because the thing is, people ask me that about JPEG Mafia all the time. They're like, and under what circumstances do you listen to JPEG Mafia? I want to listen to JPEG Mafia when I want to listen to JPEG Mafia. And hold on, I know that sounds like a cop-out, right? But it's like when I want to experience the music, like when I can really like lock in and focus on it. I feel like J. Cole's music is not music that's good when you lock in and focus on it. Like, I don't want to sit here and just, now mind you, I probably will because I think I'm going to make a video reacting to his album, but like, I don't want to just sit here with like J. Cole on thinking about J. Cole. You know what I mean? Like, when I do that with JPEG Mafia, I'm like, oh man, like I can hear he did this here, he did this here, like all these little details that make it great. With J. Cole, I'm just bored. And then things, it's not even the kind of thing that I want in the background as I do something else. Shit just mediocre, bro. Just media. He's like Squidward on clarinet. But with that being said, I am excited for J. Cole to drop, though. I love a good hate listen, all right? And something about J. Cole is he never disappoints me in disappointing me. Okay, so I'm
It's that time. It's time to finish the revival series of iCarly, and I'm not that sad.
Oh, I did finish.
Honestly, this entire thing felt like a revival that has been stretched out so far, and not in like a negative way. I'm not saying this was a waste of time or that I didn't enjoy most of these episode watches. It definitely brought a new identity to the iCarly series, and being a franchise now, it's almost got new expectations. You know, there's a movie in the works, but hey, we're not going to get into all that. We need to talk about the episodes themselves. Everybody online warned me that it gets better and better, and you know what? You guys set me up a little too much because it doesn't get that much better, okay? Spoiler alert, it gets pretty mid in this experience. When you really think about it, there's no other show that is properly maintaining the life of influencers. You know, like no mainstream TV usually talks about this as much as iCarly does, so it's cool to have that in a time where it's all of us navigating it anyway. You know, the same way the media culture was in the 2000s when iCarly came out, it's teaching us how to understand it, and that's something I really like. We start with the
So it's
Like most people, I'm not a
Congratulations. You just passed the exam. You're a certified public accountant, or CPA for short. After hitting a ton of interviews, you've landed a job at one of the big accounting firms. $50,000 signing bonus, $90,000 salary on top of that. You've got a corner cubicle on the 48th floor, but you're not complaining. This is just the beginning. The next 5 years are a blur of 80-hour weeks, but you begin to learn the real game, finding massive loopholes to save clients money. You set up shell corporations in Delaware. You shuffle assets to the Cayman Islands. It's all
yo. So glad I caught that. Let's touch back on some topics. I'm beginning life now. I'm in Burglar, sipping wine with all the white ladies. I've been up a couple days, my pupils dilated. I'm on the phone with Uzi. Just told him to pull up. I got showing Shibuya. Just told Twin and Slimy wide. And be my okay, cool. If it's up, it's but just like a tattoo. I'm on the phone with Uzi.
that women who are attractive and confident are usually considered baddie. Sometimes the confidence part isn't even important here, but when I say that, like, you'll see what I mean, okay, as I continue. And what does it mean to not be able to handle a baddie, okay? To struggle with it, to have issues with the concept of what this person is doing. Now, personally, I've never been the biggest on attributing being a baddie to certain character traits or certain actions, but I can humor.
Bro, if I made music, I would want to sound like like 1300 sing type shit, but I would sound like
that for the duration of this discussion, okay? Because it's simpler to talk about this. But again, an example of someone not being able to handle a baddie in the media, as people talk about, would be, you know, young lady, she posts a picture of her in a bikini. She went to the beach with some friends and was like, hey, like, this is a picture of me. And her boyfriend doesn't like that at all. It's like, oh my gosh, these people, they're going to look at you. They're going to see. Do you want attention from all these guys? Is that what you want? Blah, blah, blah. See, that's completely floundering, not being able to handle a baddie, as the internet would call it. And this comes to posting any sort of thirst trap, okay? And, you know, the men who have a problem with that, they're often called insecure, which is a statement I agree with, by the way. Like, if you're concerned about the fact that other men are going to find your girl attractive, like, I don't know if there's much hope for you. Like, if you're dating someone attractive, you're going to have to expect that. And I know, and then there are people who are like, oh, but like putting yourself out there, like trying to show it off. It's like, bro, any individual person has any right to show off the goods that they got. Okay. They've worked hard for that body, or have just completely lucked into the body. They should be able, it's their body, dog. Anyways, my point is, there are a lot of women that are very quick to throw around like, oh, you know, these men are insecure. Like, what? How could they not understand? Like, it's just a post. But some, not all, okay, I'm very big on some for this video. Some of them actually would not be able to handle it if the shoe was on the other foot. But the thing is, the shoe is so rarely on the other foot in that kind of situation, they can't even try to empathize. Because I want you to think about the perception of men's bodies versus women's bodies. About 60%, and this is me lowballing, 60% of women's body types are deemed as attractive in some way to people who aren't incels, right? At least to a group of people, right? Like, oh my gosh, you're skinny. Oh my gosh, you're thick. Oh my gosh, you're something in the middle. Like no matter what, right? Like, most of the time, people are fine with how women look, excluding the incel community, obviously. Okay, but now think about male body. Now, mind you, are there women who lie and say they like dad bods? Yeah, of course there are. And I understand there are genuine chubby chasers. Okay, but think about women's bodies and the approval that they get. It's usually universal. It's usually universally lauded for being built however they're built most of the time. However, even if women are fiending for a particular kind of dad bod, it is a small subsect of women that are like, oh my gosh, I like that, genuine. And every other man and every other woman is like, ew, gross. Why is he built like that? As a man, if you don't have a six-pack or some form of abs, do you even deserve to be alive? I'm joking, of course you do. I'm saying societally, I feel like that's what the pressure is. You know what I mean? Like, a woman can never go to the gym a day in her life and still be seen as having like a banging body, right? And I feel like that's the case for a lot of the bodies that people consider bang. And there are some men who are blessed genetically too, but most men, to have like a great body, to have like a thirst trap type body for men, are going to have to go to the gym. They're going to have to work for it. So it's like, again, like roughly 60% of women's bodies versus like the top
I'll be in the gym,
10 to 5% of men's bodies. Like, that's
OD. I'll be ascending.
Being deemed as like, oh my gosh, like thirst. Like, oh, I'm clenching my teeth looking at this picture. And the thing is, even if this isn't something we say out loud, most of us know it, right? Like, most men, if they look in the mirror and they don't see a six-pack, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just going to walk around all douchey with my shirt off because I don't really have like much going on. And due to that, men are less likely to post things like shirtless thirst traps, you know?
Soon.
Like, they're less likely to be as eager to post beach pictures in such a manner. Bro. And oftentimes when they do, it's just, it doesn't have any effect because, again, they don't have that banging body. You know, as a matter of fact, let me show you what I'm talking about because y'all gonna think I'm body shaming. Okay, these two pictures right here, my most recent, okay? Got a little fat, okay? I'm a big fat fatty and I don't deserve food and I should never eat again. Like, this is like a normal build though, in all reality, okay? Like, there's like some abdomen there, just in the fact that it exists. Like, I don't have like a gut poking out. On these posts right here, okay, I got the same amount of like thirst slides, like thirst, like, you know, people in my DMs as I do like anytime I post a picture. Because these aren't inherently alluring. Because again, I have no abs here, I have no abs here. Now imagine if you saw a little bit of pack action here, a little bit of pack action here, completely different vibe. And that's why when you scroll down and you go to something like this, even though this, I'm so home. Like, what you doing? You know what I mean? Like a picture where it's like, oh my gosh, this is kind of a bit, like a guy like posting a picture where it's like, oh, this is a bit risque. So they don't know actually how much something like that would bother them if they had to deal with it. And again, like, you know, the age old meme where it's like, oh, you got your haircut? Like, go straight home. Like, what you doing walking out around about with your haircut? Like, yeah, that's kind of a joke. But also, there's an element where some of these women are serious. You know what I mean? I remember when I got my cornrows, like, this girl I was dating at the time, like, she was literally like kind of freaking out about it. Like, she was trying to I'm so serious. She was like trying to get like where my location was constantly. Like she had my location, but she's like, oh my gosh, where are you going? Like, why aren't you going home? Just after I got my hair. So it's like there is a precedent on both sides of like, oh my gosh, you know, my partner, my girl, my guy is looking good. I mean, I kind of don't want other people.
Can this nigga? I'm asking for too much, bro. This video's peak, bro. What is that? Is that the highlighted part of the video? Bro, it's not. I've been putting off this video, bro. I don't think being gay is the move, like, socioeconomically. Like, do you want that raise you want? Nah. That's how it be, though. Not for me, though. Oh.
Hey guys,
I
it's
had to turn
BRS,
off the
Aspiring
button.
Gay. Okay, now today we're going to talk about, is being gay the move? Like, is that what we're doing? Okay, like, is that what we should collectively start heading towards? And the thing is, I feel like being gay right now is cooler than
Let
it's
me
ever been,
change
to
all
be
my
completely
shit,
honest with you.
bro.
That's why I've really been trying to get in on the ground floor. But dude, it's
you
so
know, okay,
it's so
cool.
challenging, bro. It's so hard to be gay. Because I'll tell you my problem, okay? Like, I'll see a handsome man, and instead of like wanting to sleep with him, I'll just feel like a sense of rivalry, like I'm competing for the other like women. You know what I mean? It just don't hit. But at the same time, it's like I see what the gay people are doing. Like I'm standing from outside the club, and I'm like, man, like I know y'all having fun in there. Like let me in, let me in. The thing about being gay is it just adds a twang, okay? Adds a swagger to your walk. All right, it's like a really nice pair of shoes. Genuinely, like just it accentuates your character. Like take me for instance, okay? Peep the drip.
What the fuck?
You know what I mean, put on JPG hoodie just to record. Okay, you niggas not on this. I should start wearing this more, not gonna lie. But okay, imagine all that. Being gay feels a lot of gay within me.
Fuck?
Like
Did he just
dude, it's so challenging, bro. It's so hard to be gay. Because I'll tell you my problem, okay? Like I'll see a handsome man, and instead of like wanting to sleep with him, I'll just feel like a sense of rivalry, like I'm competing for the other like women. You know what I mean? It just don't hit. But at the same time, it's like I see what the gay people are doing. Like I'm standing from outside the club, and I'm like, man, like I know y'all having fun in there. Like let me in, let me in. The thing about being gay is it just adds a twang, okay? Adds a swagger to your walk. All right, it's just, it's like a really nice pair of shoes. Genuinely, like just it accentuates your character.
Bro?
Like take me for instance, okay? Peep the drip.
Oh, my nigga.
You know what I mean? Put on JPG hoodie just to record. Okay, you niggas not on this. I should start wearing this more, not gonna lie. But okay, imagine all that.
Cargos make me,
but like also
stress
gay.
me
You know
out.
what I mean? Like
bro.
you just add. Like there's so.
Cargo pants stress me out. You don't have enough belongings to put in their fucking pockets, bro. And if you do, just wear a bag, bro.
So much more to it now. Like, have you ever talked to someone and you didn't know they were gay, and then all of a sudden, even someone who you knew were gay, but like you didn't know, and then you found out, and you're just like, oh, like, cause there's just the element where it's like, you're sleeping with men. Like it's just so cool. Like it's like you're dropping this thing on me. It's like, you know, like when rappers be
I guess.
like, bro, I'm on some different shit. I'm on some shit you're not on. That's how being gay feels to me, bro. You know what I mean? Like you're really built different. Like you're not doing it like the rest of us. You know what I mean? And I don't even mean it in a way, but like I want in on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel like I'm gay enough, right? Like when people say like again, hey, gay boy, I'm like, hey, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like I respond to it. And spiritually, there's a lot of gay within me. Like I feel like I identify with the cause.
Why? Why would this nigga be responding to that?
I've told you guys this many times. I feel like by proxy of receiving so much homophobia, I have no choice but to be gay. You know what I mean? So it's like I am gay, but not enough at the same time. Okay, like it's like I'm gay in everything outside of the being gay part. You know what I mean? Like if step one of being gay was something, I would have that down pat. Steps like say it was a 10-step program being gay was. Say I would have 1 through 9 down pat. But like step 10, oh man, the identity verification. I'm just,
bro, you gotta stop liking women.
Not going through. It's just not happening. And it sucks because people accuse me of being DL all the time too. And I'm like, I wish, man. But like I hope I'm like super DL to the point where like I myself wouldn't even know. Like it's like I'm like a sleeper agent but with gay. You know what I mean? Like all someone like whispers Charlie XCX in my ear and then I get activated. But see, that's another thing, bro. I'm a big Charlie XCX fan. But like I feel like if I was gay, the music would hit so much harder. There's so much music that I feel like would hit harder if I was gay. Not that I'm not gay, you know, I'm more of like a non-practicing gay. You know what I mean? And I don't know, like I'm trying to think. I'm like, I wonder if like any of these women can help prepare me for men. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that works. Okay, but it's like, imagine listening, because I was talking about music, right? Imagine you're playing Playboy Cardi, you're listening to his music, but then the whole time you're gay. You know what I mean? Like, there's just an element where you're like, oh man, like I'm listening to Playboy Cardi and I sleep with men. Does that not go so much harder than like, oh,
average nigga in the pit, bro. Average nigga in the pit.
I'm listening to Playboy Cardi and I sleep with women? I feel like it has to. And I'm not gonna lie, one of the coolest things about being gay, I feel like it's like the top or bottom system. You know what I mean? Where it's like you inherently have to assign role. Like,
yeah, that is so cool. That from the outside looking in. Upon. The outside looking upon.
Innovative and inventive, bro. Like they have these terms, they have verse. Like you can't sit here and tell me that that shit does not go hard, bro. Like I feel like when I'm sleeping with
that's like some 2K shit.
Women, it's just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put it in. You know what I'm saying? Like what else is there really? And that's the thing. I feel like sleeping with men is so much more versatile than sleeping with women. You can give, you can take, you can sometimes like shake it up and do like both in the like the same time period. Like you can't tell me that's not like low-key the move. Like that literally goes so hard, you can't deny it. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a lot of my wanting to be gayness comes from music, straight up. Like, I feel like if the wrong person sees this, they would say that I was being indoctrinated. But like, just when Beyonce dropped a Renaissance and everyone was like, oh yeah, this is for the gays, I felt it.
Bro,
like, because I felt it, right? Again, I identify. I'm like, oh yeah, totally.
I was listening to that Harry Styles album. That shit sucked. If I was gay, that shit would have been tough. Bro, there was like 2 good songs.
Like if someone is like, hey bro, this is some gay shit, I know some shit I'd fuck with. I'm not gonna lie. Like genuinely, I did not rock with Nine Vicious's music at first, but then when I found out people were accusing him of being gay, I was like, hold on. Like this is some
accusing. That nigga's gay. In the best way though.
Gay shit? Like let me tap in. Like I'm not gonna lie. When I don't know what to do, I be
nah, like, bro. If a nigga says like in the context of like outside of the context of like relations with men, someone says this is some gay shit, it's probably fire. Unless they just have no taste in life.
Looking for the gays, bro, to guide me straight up. Like genuinely, like I don't be in the internet spaces exactly, but I be seeing from a distance. So when gay dudes really start to get into something, I'm ready to like adopt it. And you know what I mean? Just really adapt. But think about how much cooler it would be to be actually in the community.
The only gay thing I don't like is like, what's some hard shit I could do to like counteract it in case it gets clipped? Like, nope.
Doing it, you know what I mean?
They be doing this, but like right side up.
Being the one, like, I don't know how they originate their thing. I be still in the lingo too, not gonna lie. It's good lingo, bro. Gay people have such good lingo. Gay people just go so hard in the paint, bro. And you ever see like those videos of like a gay dude like fighting like a straight dude? It's like the gay guy always
until they start pulling hair, I feel bad, bro.
Wins, and it's like that. It just feels right, and not even like I'm not trying to say like gay people are like.
It's usually because they're gay. Yeah, that's fire. That's like some Disney shit.
Stronger or like tougher than straight men or anything like that. But it's just like, I feel like there's like some sort
like they're usually fighting because like some homophobic shit.
of mystical aura that protects them, or like that guy.
And then the gay dude wins.
Them where it's like, ooh, like now my fist has to do this. Like they gain like some sort of, there's probably an anime that does that, but like something like takes over their body and like boom, 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 they're landing these punches. Like I feel like gay people are just so mystical. You know what I mean? There's something about them. It's just like a perpetual state of having it going on. You know what I mean? It's like motion.
Nah, bro. There was this one gay nigga, he was fighting women. And don't let him see he might fight me, bro. Like, nah. I don't fight.
And honestly, I feel like being gay, depending on the industry you're in, could help you a lot professionally, not gonna lie. Like if you're some form of like creative, like I feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like you have instant networking opportunities. Cause it's just like, oh man, like
facts,
dude,
bro.
being gay.
Oh my God. I don't know any gay celebrities, but like Tyler the Creator, bro. Bro, just like you get to wear high socks around white people, bro. Oh my God.
Gay is kind of like,
I'm a quarter white, but like I can't. Nah, I could do it.
It's like a alumni base, I feel like. Actually, not gonna lie, it's probably not like that at all, bro. Because the thing is, I know that's how some people feel about black people, and I'm like, bro, we wish it was like that. Oh my gosh, but then also, I feel like there's extra aura to being like a gay black man. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you're black. You're also a man.
Unless you fight women, bro. That's not valid.
But then you're gay, and it's like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? It really throws a lot of people out of whack. And y'all know me, I love being a spectacle. You know what someone said to me? Because I was also thinking about like my height in this. I remember one time in like middle school or something, like someone told me that I was too tall to be gay. And I was like, what do you mean by that, bro? They're like, you're just too big. And I'm like, bro, like,
was it a dude? That is some, hey, yo.
What does that mean?
Pause.
You know what I mean? Like I'm 6'6". I'm not gonna lie. You know what I wonder might be like my barrier in being attracted to men? What if I'm only attracted to men taller than me and I just haven't seen a man taller than me? Now, mind you, like conceptually, I've seen men taller than me, but like in real life, like don't really bump into them like that. Like, what if I'm just not into short guys? Okay, that's an element we have to consider here, and I feel like that adds in another element. Okay, deciding who you're gonna date as a gay man. You know what I mean? Like, okay, let me know in the comments, what kind of gay guy would you want to date if you were gay? Because you could get theatrical.
Yeah, that's a trap. Don't let him know. Yeah. Bro.
Like theater guy. You could get a businessman. You could get a barista or a baristo for, you know, my Hispanic viewers. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that exudes so much aura. Okay, because again, now think about dating women. For me personally, what is it? Businesswoman, theatrical woman.
Is that actually how you say it? Where's my keyboard plugged in, bro? This is scaring me. It doesn't sound right. Yo, this nigga's stupid.
Barista woman. Does the concept hit the same? And the concept, personally, I think not, to be real. But you show me these women, then I would change my tune. I hate that I date women because it just feels like everyone else is doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, did I just like follow the crowd? Like, am I just like peer pressured into doing it? Like I said, bro, I want to be on other shit. Like, I want different swag. So it's like when I think about conceptually like dating these women versus dating these men,
Listening to Nine Vicious while gay is probably tough.
It's nothing even against.
Listen, doing anything while DL would probably suck.
Against the women. It's just like, bro, it's just so common. It's commonplace, bro. Like the contrarian in me is just like, hey, like all these straight people like exist. Let me be gay. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of, it reminds me of when I went vegan. Like I want to be gay in like a vegan way. And not, I could be the vegan gay. But I want to be gay in a vegan way. In like, cause it's like, when you go vegan, I'm taking this right now as someone who's went vegan. You know the insufferable like stereotype that vegans have for like always talking about being vegan. When I tell you, being vegan, it installs it in you. Like when I tell you in my mind, because I was in the situation where I couldn't tell anyone that I was vegan, right? But somehow I couldn't shut the F up about it, bro.
Would
like
you
there's some like when you're actually doing vegan.
Meat for $1 million?
The fuck? What the fuck? I just
Like, did they not hit? Okay, again, I want you to imagine you're a baddie approaching me, right? I'm like, hey, what's up? And then, like, you know, you're sitting there pleading your case. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gay. Like, always talking about being vegan. When I tell you, being vegan, it installs it in you. Like, when I tell you, in my mind, 'cause I was in the situation where I couldn't tell anyone that I was vegan, right? But somehow I couldn't shut the F up about it, bro. Like, there's some, like, when you're actually doing veganism, like, you want to tell everybody. Because the thing is, genuinely, you feel so great. It's so good for you. Like, if you're getting everything you need, but, like, you're doing it veganly, oh my God. Like, it's... I felt like I was coming for 5 days straight. You know what I mean? You just have like randomly like a really good stretch of days and you're like, wait, why is this? And you're like, oh yeah, I'm vegan. And then like you just want to help and tell everyone about it. That's how I want to be as a homosexual. I want to like sprinkle it in all these sentences. One of my biggest fantasies is like a woman approaching me and then me being like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gay. Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys be doing that.
Man, that give me chills down my spine. Like, did they not hit? Okay, again, I want you to imagine you're a baddie approaching me, right? I'm like, hey, what's up? And then, like, you know, you're sitting there pleading your case. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gay. Does that not hit? Does that, oh my, dude, imagine saying that to a person though. That's gotta be like peak rejecting somebody. It's like, I'm not even attracted to what you are. And again, I know what you're thinking. You're like, okay, but what about rejecting gay guys like that? It doesn't hit the same, because again, everyone's doing it. It's much more unique to be gay rejecting women's advances, right? Because again, you know, minorities, all that. Like, it's just so like quirky. It seems like quirky and fun, you know? Low key, I do think that's all it boils down to. You know what I mean? It's unique. You know, it's like getting a tattoo. Like, bro, I love gay people. I'm so jealous. Like, bro, I feel like, is this how biracials feel? Is this how white mom biracials feel, bro? Like, I feel like I'm just gay enough for people to be like, you're gay. And it's like, haha, yay. But again, the gay part, the being gay part, the being attracted to men, like that's just... It's a hurdle for me. It's an obstacle. You know what I mean? And I feel like if I tried to like show up to the gay community, none of them would respect me, because I like to think that in the gay community, there's like a tier system and whoever's the most gay wins. You know what I mean? Like like up here is like alpha gay, and then down low, like, okay, then there's like beta gay, but like, you know, then there's like
if you're, is the LGBTQ still like support everyone? Because like, some of them be kind of mean to them.
gamma gay,
Not their friend.
right? Which is all the way down. And
the other community people.
Like, imagine I'm in there and I'm like just a gamma, and you know, I'm talking to an alpha gay, and you know, he has all like the beta gays like point and laugh at me, and then I'm embarrassed, and I'm like, man, like I'm just trying my best, I'm just trying to have fun here, and they're like, no, Bryce, you're not gay enough, get the F out. And like, that would hurt, bro. And I don't think anyone wants to experience that, okay? But what we do want to experience, all of us, that alpha gay, the guy who's like the most gay, who can tell all the other gays what to do. Like, bro, you just know for a fact, like, there are some gay niggas where like they meet like another gay person, and then they're like, man, I thought I was gay, but like, damn, this guy's gay. Like, being that guy, oh my gosh. Because it's peak, like, oh my God, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm so excited thinking about the concept of it. I feel like you're a superhero at that point, an instant celebrity. Like, you know, those people that you look at and you're just like, bro, they have star power. I feel like that person has to have mad star power. But it's like, how do I even get to that point? Okay, if I'm struggling to even become a gamma, this makes me feel like a white person in a way where it's like I'm trying to join a sorority, but it's an all black sorority. You know what I mean? So it's like I feel like I'm inherently disqualified. But I'm just wondering if I like try hard enough, and if I'm like really cool, they'll let me in. Because imagine I get to be known as the gay guy who's like low-key not attracted to men. You know what I mean? Like, imagine like that's like my moniker. I'm trying to think what my gay name would be. Like he who mustn't. You know what I mean? Like that, something like that. You know what I mean? Like real tribal. You know what concept I really thought of too? Just like literally as a concept, a gang, like a violent crime gang. That's just gay niggas. Like, gay niggas only. Like, would that not be the coolest gang of all time? Like, imagine them sliding on their ops, bro. You know that'd be a good time. Like, just imagine, like, the pregame before they slide. Like, you already know it's a party. And then when they actively slide, oh, my gosh, the celebration after. Come on. And I also think about the concept of, like, a gang of, like, traditionally straight people, I guess, with like one token gay guy. But it's not like a big deal. He just happens to be gay, and it's what's going on in their day-to-day life. And I'm like, I can think of so many events or just like types of situations like that where just a gay person being there would be so cool, just like for vibes. And it's like, I want to be that person. You know, I want to be the change I want to see in the world. So it's like, bro, being gay is like clearly the move, but like, it's like, can something be the move but struggle to move? You know what I'm saying? Okay, do you think if I start dating men that like eventually I'll just like get used to it? Like, even if I don't like it at first, like I'll just like kind of be like, okay, like I'll lock in and I'll kind of be able to swap it. Is there a way that I can transfer my feelings for women onto men? I'm so sorry,
Why'd you hit the mic,
but
brother?
transfer my feelings from women onto men. Like, I feel like that'd be a great idea. Because when I tell you I'm like so like stupidly attracted to women, I hate
That's how they be.
it. Shit pisses
That is how they be.
me off. And again, nothing to do with the women, but it just reminds me of how much I want to be gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be seeing like a baddie, I'm like, bro, but like if this was a man though, you know what I mean? Like, it would be so much more exciting. But then it's like, you know, when I see a man, I'm just like, ugh, like I don't want to look at this nigga. Like, it sucks. Bro, I be trying, bro. I just can't. I be looking at niggas, I'm like, and it's horrible. It's such a horrible sensation to feel. And like I said at the beginning, it's not even like men being chopped or anything. Like, genuinely, I can see a very attractive man, and I'm just like, what do the hoes think of him? You know what I mean? Like the woman hoes. And I'm just like, how much real estate is he taking up here? You know what I mean? It turns like very, in my mind, like competitive immediately. But like the concept of like adding bro to the roster, it never crosses my mind. Like, it does when I force it to, but like other than that, bro. Ugh. I was so mad. I saw like a picture of Damson Idris on Twitter. Like, he had some photo shoot, and I was like, that's a handsome guy, like good looking guy. And then I was just like, I bet he gets so many hoes. I wonder how many I could like schmooze. Like, I wonder if I could take any away from him. You know what I mean? Like, those are the thoughts that I had. You know what I mean? It's just been an all around tough time for me because I've really been battling my hetero thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, even when I sleep with women, I'm like that was amazing. But it's like, you're still, this is still heteronormative relations, man. Actually, sometimes it's definitely not heteronormative, but like, you know what I mean? It's still hetero relation. And it's like, y'all know, I had that video, They Won't Stop Creaming. I do a great job. I be putting in the work, but then there's just part of it where it's like, how much work can I put in? You know what I'm saying? Like, how much work can I put in until it's enough for me? You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm just an ambitious guy. I'm always gonna try to take things to the next level. But like, I'm like, this excellent pipe I'm giving, it breaks my heart that I have to be so discriminatory with it. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, it probably does make. Dude, I had Shorty the other day. I had her in Thor's hammer, bro. And I'm not gonna in detail describe Thor's hammer to you, but just know this is a flexible young lady. Basically, I literally, okay, basically think like, okay, her legs are like kind of like on my shoulder, right? Which like not on, like, you know, she don't got that long ass legs, but like they're like shouldered up, right? And I don't know how she did it, but she somehow got like elevated. I don't know if she just like levitated. She got like elevation from like her lower half, And then I went, like, I remember I was like, just like grabbing her normally,
Yeah.
right? And mind you, she's kind of at like, probably like a relatively 45-degree angle, right? And I remember I was just like, doing regular stuff with my hands, right? And then she grabbed my hand and then put it on her neck. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I used my other hand, grab neck. That's Thor's hammer right there. So yeah, just. But yeah, that was amazing. But it's like, imagine me
He
putting
just said he wasn't gonna,
bro. There would be so much masculinity involved. But you know what I mean, bro? It's just overall, bro. Gay people, great vibes. They got it going on over there.
unless they fight women.
Yeah, again, their struggle, homophobia is bad and all that. Which again, I'm not watering that down whatsoever. Homophobia is horrible. But like, man, they have some fun over there. Being gay is like adding some spice, okay? And shouldn't we all want to add spice? Okay, like, doesn't that sound like the move? But yeah, honestly, I could probably make a much longer video about how being gay seems cool, but I'm gonna have to stop myself eventually, okay? And also, I can't even tell you what I did today. And it was funny is I feel like in context of this video, it sounds like I did something gay, but no, I can't tell you what I did today. I mean, I could, but like, it's just, I had a long day basically, and I'm extremely tired. I don't even know how I'm awake to record this, but I'm having a great time. So I hope you enjoy. And voice crack, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, become a member if you'd like to. Everything I have to say, I'm so sorry, and I love you. Have a great day, night, evening, morning.
Like, if a model makes a OF, she not getting money, but some 18-year-old makes it millionaire.
Yeah.
That's
Back. You hopping on, Esau?
yeah.
Yep.
I deleted so many games. Most games.
Making space.
Not really. I was just deleting everything I'm not playing. Like, in the next.
Are they like big games or games to make space? They're just
I mean, on my hard drive it was hella, but like, that doesn't matter. The SSD, I cleared that shit. And I think you can run Marathon on a hard drive.
I'll start with
It just has to be a certain speed. I'm pretty sure you could run Marathon on hard drive. It just has to be a certain speed.
It's not SSD required. It can.
So much. I think I did. Oh, I didn't delete Zomboid. That's just top 10.
Nice Arachne kit. Hopefully we get ground running. Get my shit back. I think I got some vault spaces to fill, right? Yeah. Not bad.
Can't stop to drink till the cup to kick it. Gonna shoot his panty Porsche now.
Are you on cryo or outpost?
We should probably start with out. Yeah, we'll start with outpost.
Alright.
So I take a second to warm up, to be honest.
Damn. Oh fuck, I'm stupid. I gotta run this kit. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I don't even know why I just bought this shit. Oh my god.
Wait, you don't have anything on? Or for me, it's showing no kit. I don't know why. Bug.
No, it's a trash ass sponsored kit.
Okay, it's probably just a visual bug.
I see it. It's enhanced racking.
Just says no gear for me. Fortnite ass man. Alright. You see there's a Disney extraction shooter coming out? Made by Epic. Disney character. That should be fun.
How? Playing as like Bugs Bunny.
And I have like Donald Duck. Yeah.
A multi versus extraction shooter is gonna be fun.
Yeah, you get like grittied on by Goofy. Which you can already have happening in Fortnite if you're in that.
I don't know if they're gonna have the gritty.
Bro, Fortnite's literally collabed with
Other way around for real.
Crazy. What, everybody's been collabing with Fortnite?
Yes, and that's crazier. Fortnite don't even gotta ask for collabs anymore for like since like 2020. They probably just sit with their feet up. That's what I would do.
I mean, it's also a way to like.
I mean, just a way to get like a younger audience to know what some shit is. This is a Ollie's,
Dude. Alright. I'm gonna lose my one to a fucking bot right.
Matchmaking maybe faster tonight, I guess.
I guess so.
That was probably something wrong last night. That was way too cold.
Yeah, it was weird.
Got one green.
What the fuck? Let me grab this shit though, fuck. For a new car, I can't push this start. Don't need no.
Need fucking ammo, bro. Here's some shots.
I just fuck. I shot Southwest.
Yeah.
Are we going southeast after storm?
Yeah, we could. I'm with it. Gonna get into a fight. Warm up.
I'll fucking back up, man. Peace out, over here.
I'm coming.
It should be over any second. I hate these long ones. They got like different timers for them, different spawn times, so it's try and keep it random. It should be over any second. I mean, we could move with it. I just don't like it damaging. And
No.
It's just good debug.
if you ever have to, though, like you don't just.
But not right there. Or.
No,
I mean,
no,
I don't think so. I don't know.
I mean, if you have the opportunity to wait it out,
We're already waiting for so long. Oh shit. What?
It's right here, somebody else.
You should be able to hear the turrets before they shoot. We were right under it.
Fun process. Shooting.
No, not like the lock on. Like a wiring sound. Oh, that was on accident. What did I even just
Right here. No, that's where's the...
They went in on this side. It's right here.
They went up there.
Yeah. They're all bad.
Should I throw the thing?
They took the elevator up.
They took both.
Claymores.
Full shields. Do you have your ult, Esile?
Another one. He's low, right on. He's low.
Call out. Finish him, Esile. Okay, keep taking the bug. Purple shield. Wait, no. Don't play aggressive on it, Esile. We're good. Oh, why, John? Are you in? I didn't know you were
Playing
in.
a little passive
sorry.
aggressive. I got a red.
Take everything out of it.
It was outside.
Okay.
Reds.
I wasn't. Actually, now that I think about it,
Red key card.
there's a yeller.
Chop.
Esile, blue shield for you.
Where? Oh.
Everything else is
Blue shield for Esile.
That.
Oh, right here.
I got a shield.
Right here. Close. Destroy it.
Did I get him? Nope.
No.
I got him one shot, bro.
Watch, cause he's good.
Bro, he got me. I literally got him one shot before.
Get the fuck out of here. Not better than me though. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
Level 162. Bro,
Yeah,
I got him weak. He's one shot and he got away. I don't know. Destroyer movement's cracked.
Go player.
Still.
Oh, perp back. Perp backpack if anyone needs. We have 2 reds. These guys are.
I think I just found one.
That's how we started. Holy shit. Jumped the shit out of a red.
I'm gonna grab this purple. I mean the bubble shield.
Cap. Nope.
Where is Bro Shoddy? He had another red.
I have a purple implant. Anyone needs right here.
I got hella red. I'm gonna take these destroyer cores.
Right there, thick skull.
He is moving insane.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even. Do we need a yellow? And I'm about to drop these energy amps and shit. I can hold it.
Anyone taking the impact HAR?
Big fish?
Where is it? Oh, where?
You're not taking it.
Nah, I have a twin sap. I kind of want to try first. Oh, I got a red from this companion too. How many reds do you have?
I have 2.
We have 3 then. Hold on. I'm trying to go through the loops. There's really good stuff here. Energy
There's
amp.
so much different.
Energy amp right here. Yeah, there's
Yeah, I just realized I don't even think that was the destroyer's body I was looting.
Just take the energy amp.
That was
Do you
just.
have a old Esile?
Yeah, I can pop.
Uh.
I mean, I'm not gonna pop like that quick. Let me grab these recon
Not yet.
scores.
2 more energy amps, dude. Everyone's bringing them in. Another fucking impact. Another shotgun. Like.
I'm gonna take this.
Oh, I dropped like 8 of those. Right here, I dropped 2 energy amps and 4 ed mechanic kits. No, I dropped them so he could.
Honestly, you want to just wait?
Doesn't he have that ability?
You're right. Yeah, yep.
I have 2. Take them. Or do you want me to take them?
To me. Let this open red room, loot it, and leave.
Yeah,
no point
honestly.
sitting here waiting to get jumped.
You gotta have some crazy shit.
I mean, do we not just kill 2 teams of
I
purple?
got
That's good shit.
We got good. I think we come up with first game. I'd say. Perp shields. They gotta be something. Those guys gotta be close. John, you forgot a key back here. Hauler
Another
key.
head?
No,
Where?
a hauler. But it's not one of the 3. Oh, it's on an ad.
No way.
Hauler key on an ad.
Alright, open up the red room.
Yeah, do it. I'm just getting this assassin.
Just gotta be careful.
Oh my god. Can we have an ammo bot?
Commander over here. Oh, get out.
What the fuck? No way.
Got him. Ready when you guys are.
What is that?
Oh, actually,
You want that? I'll drop it.
Purple vandal, blue shield, blue shield. Just a bunch of blue shit.
There's always a Cryo Archive 1.
This one sucks. I don't take anything.
Bubble shield, Chemnade if anyone wants. Bunch of stuff. I'm basically gonna leave.
I might take this
Alien
car
alloy!
Do you need that?
where?
What is that
Is it
for?
No.
on the shelf somewhere?
Yeah, wait, here.
Mida
drop it for me.
upgrades?
Drop it, but we're all gonna get it. I just want the codex for exfilling it.
I don't
You're
know
gonna
if I
get it too,
believe
trust me.
that.
You're gonna, I swear to God. Yeah, no, you're gonna. Wolf got it for us too. You're gonna get it in your inventory. You'll see. As long as you have enough space, or it'll go to your overflow. No. I just want the codex thing done for it. I already have one in my inventory, but I got it from Wolf when he exfilled it. All of those are at the prestige value, but you have to exfil it for
Alright, let's get out
wow,
of here
that's even more of a reason. Yeah, that's a really good.
Can someone hold the bubble shield?
Uh,
I have like 3. That was 4.
no, I don't have enough space. I have 2 already.
Alright, let's get out of here. I grabbed that key on the board. You want that or just run?
You know what? Wait, what did you drop for the bug shield? So, you need me to take that.
Yo, hurry up.
Go in. Where do you want to dip, John? Do you want to do middle?
Where's oh yeah, we can just do middle, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
That's what I was saying. We should activate it. I just want to get this iron hold shield, get Chemnade,
Esile, use your recon in like a minute. 30 seconds.
It's too late.
Yeah. Nah, that's good. I just want to make sure nobody's in here while we're kind of pull the expo.
We'll run around.
Sam Commander.
Oh, green. Oh, you didn't take the impact?
No, I did not.
In here.
Wow. Those guys are not happy.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking light.
So now check your inventory, John. You should have the million hour. Oh, we got a crazy 26, 20. Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I have it. Here we go. Oh.
that impacts HR
I have one
specifically was
key on
pretty
perimeter.
bad.
Yep, there we go. Now
I got so much heals. I think that's the most heals I've ever extracted with.
Yep. And I got the. Oh, let's go. And I got the Wister variant, simple black.
Oh yeah. Wait, you didn't have that before? How did I have that before you?
You just have to exfil with double pump.
Oh yeah.
I never exfilled using double pump. I exfilled like with it in my backpack. But,
Yeah, I didn't know where
I was using double pump there.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I
it's
like
actually
the
kind of
simple black
viable.
one. Sounds cool.
It's also like somewhat advantageous to have like a darker color, like.
I also like the one they came out with in the battle pass. The new one.
Yeah, black,
One up
black
in,
and white.
yeah, that's what I've been rocking.
I like the black and red one for Detroit.
Oh, I never lost my I thought I lost the dervish when we played last night. I guess I never lost it.
I think you brought
The
it up.
fuck is that?
Yeah, I guess.
You definitely didn't bring that in.
The dervish. No, I did. I had it in a game
Well,
when
you
we got
got
it from
it.
those guys.
You got it in that
I
game.
guess I never
I think you brought a different gold gun. You brought a different gold gun. Wasn't it the HBR?
Cool. Yep. Yeah, you're right. The yeah, you're right. The other one. I have 2 alien alloys, which I need a synapse cube. So which upgrade is the alien alloy for though? It's from Ida.
God damn, I'm cooked. Got no fucking space.
Yep. Yep.
She
Not
says
good.
she my friend. She tryna make some art.
Oh yeah, this got Stack Overflow and shit. W.
They share hoes, so now I can't go. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's running fucking recon energy. It's crazy. I got
Vision
I
choke,
picked up the
target
extra
grip.
level 1 cryo key, by the way. So if we want to do like just the first one, we have 2 tries now.
We have 4
Smart.
tries. I have
He probably
2
has
too.
2.
That's why I didn't
Yeah.
take it.
Smart.
1 and 2 are just common. Are those the
Yeah,
only
you get a
doors?
lot.
Maybe drop.
We were planning on doing that yesterday, but yeah, I mean I have 1 through 5.
We definitely. Yeah, we could.
Big black
I need a
tongue test.
purple shield, man.
In my fucking.
I'm gonna see it.
Yep.
At the hot intro.
That's honestly the worst part about this game right now, to be honest. My opinion, at least. Fucking old space just eats into your gameplay time.
They wanted to do the grid thing.
Oh, need 500.
I can't do that. Supreme, my money. I told you I fucking.
Bring a bubble shield, John, or no?
I can bring.
Yeah.
You bring one, okay.
Do it.
I'm just gonna roll this kit with twin tap shotgun.
Yeah, I'm almost ready. I'm just using the
I just
same one. I
need
just need
to
to make
clear up
space.
Oh wait, yeah, I don't need. I just keep one stack of enzyme replicators because I have so fucking many of them. Keep getting them so quick too. Oh, and then the key is in hauler. So
Wait, that is.
Oh yeah, do I still have that? Where is that?
no, I gotta drop it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, you
Okay, yeah,
dropped it in the
I
room.
was gonna say I don't think I got it. This is only blue. You want it?
Yeah.
We're gonna do it now?
Wow.
Well,
Roll this kit, do it. Yeah.
I bet she's.
see what we get from
Gotta
it.
go to work.
Can I bring a thermal? On a twin tap or just normal?
Nah, we should.
I de-rat stuff in my.
You know, yeah, if we're
blanket
doing
bag.
that, I'm not gonna bring all these heals then.
What? See? That ain't talking about nothing. You wanna eat?
Let's see.
I'm packing
Need to
this
bring
joint
this.
with my glasses. That's the best part of wearing glasses, bro. Oh my god. No
Little
bullshit.
perimeter run. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So it's a blue key.
It's probably not great, but hey, as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm about to bully kids right now. My shitty, he don't miss. Shorty might hurt some.
After this, let's do outpost. Yeah. Right. Need like a crazy outpost run.
I was on the phone with Uzi Bird. He said, nah, you would go.
Which that first one was pretty good. Like loot wise, that was crazy. We didn't get much action. It's that one team. We just bodied them. Just followed them up. Processing.
That on my I ain't scared of playing with those slimes. That little slime shit. Oh yeah, Hoshi talking about you. I haven't had an Arizona in so long. Cause they're just not $1. Not worth.
Yeah,
You have to risk your life to get an Arizona for $1. You have to go to the trenches.
Damn. Always fun as far as possible.
That on my finger, I will slime you. Like I said, on my finger,
Holy
I will
shit,
slime.
we're so deep.
That's why I hate these maps. It's fucking
Why does it look like shit? The graphics are so ass in this right now. Looks like the walls are made of Play-Doh.
Kinda see that too.
Oh fuck.
There's people shooting right
Man,
here.
baby, it's like, do you really want to
they're right.
bully?
They're right in front of us.
Gonna bully him.
See shield, purple.
Purple.
Herbs. Oh my god.
Let's just survey.
They're gonna rush us to the key the second they hear it, though.
It can't be that loud.
Yeah.
What type of key is it? It's just a room, right? There it is. Oh fuck.
Any of the keys get like this song.
Oh, and I meant the turret. If it made noise before it like locks on to you, because we just walked outside and it just shot from behind us like the other game. It could just be above you. Oh my god.
Oh, there.
Are they coming?
Nah, there's people in front of us. So I just heard
Oh, my
Lord
bad.
Hauler. This is like the main POI for this spot. This is the hauler. Yep, there's.
This is the first place I ever spawned when my teammate was a little slow. I need to find that. But I don't think I posted it. I think I edited hella.
We gotta go to the other side for this.
Yeah, they're in here.
Yeah. How close are you to your thingy, Sal?
60 seconds. We could just watch the front door for 60 seconds.
Good. Now we could. They're honking the horn.
Above me.
Yeah, they're honking the hauler horn.
You wanna just sit at this door with our shotguns? It doesn't have a window.
You wanna go in? I mean, this is the way in. It's right here. Really fuck them up.
I hear.
They're near me though.
Oh nah, this nigga wants to do this on the proxy chat.
He sounds
What shield you got?
familiar. That's
Depends what shield
a
y'all have.
rude
We're gold.
question. Nigga lying. I'm about to tell if you're lying. Oh, come over here. I have 2 bubble shields. I could just drop one at this door and we could open it. Do you want to go through that door though?
Nah, he's fucking playing an
He's
agent
on
voice
this
to you.
door.
Watch,
Wait,
watch.
they're over there too?
No, they're on the balcony.
You want to go up this? He's above me.
He wants to be cool. He's asking to be chill.
Threat marked.
He's bullshitting.
I'm about to drop a bubble shield right
Behind you
here.
guys, a different team. This is the team that followed us from. Got him.
Oh, we should have went through that door.
Knocked one, John.
I knocked one upstairs. They're rezzing. What the fuck? What is this
That's why I said there's
building?
another team. This is the hauler.
No, I know. I killed one of them.
How the fuck?
And you killed one of the other team.
What was that?
That was some...
Should have went in from underneath. I pinged the thing the way up. So I thought we were gonna do.
I was asking.
What do you mean you were asking?
I was like, do you want to go through the door or by you? Do you want to go through the door or by you?
Oh, we said.
We said we were
waiting for
going
your
in.
ult. And then every time we wait for your ult, we get into a little fight.
Takes
and then
forever.
We forget you have your fucking ult.
You gotta like the second you get that shit, you gotta rip it.
Even if we're in a fight, you just gotta rip it. Like, you need that information.
What is your prime recovery? Is it? What's the cooldown on it? You have like 30, 40? Like 30, 40? Under your shell? Yeah, that's how quick you get your super. The higher prime recovery, the lower cooldown.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is,
There's
my
no way
triage
we
went
died
well.
in more than 60 seconds from when I said 60 seconds. There's no way it took longer than 60 seconds.
It did.
So if I check right now,
Even if it was
It
at the
had
end
to
right
have
before
been
you
nearby.
died, would have had.
That's what I'm asking.
What
What is your prime recovery
first,
like
too,
30,
but
40?
You can't watch angles alone in this game. Because if 2 people peek, you're fucked.
The time to kill is just too fast. Even with purple shield. Like fucking. That's why blue. White or white shield.
I literally didn't have it.
Wash.
It was literally 1 second when I died.
Yeah. Because you did die first. I was alive like 30, 45 seconds after you.
I got that one guy from the different team that comes up the rear. That was the team probably from it was on the ads. I had to guess.
Yeah.
It was literally 1 second. That is.
Well, it definitely was because
Man.
they were purples. They were all purple. know. We're in like gear-based matchmaking.
Yeah, they were all.
What do you want to run now?
Probably back to
Of
Outpost.
heels.
You're gonna run a kid or?
Stuff back.
You can run whatever.
No, I'm gonna run a kid. I'm gonna put on my shock for the day. I have an M77.
We'll just use a Miss Raya.
Hell yeah.
So wait, did they already roll out that shotgun patch, or is that what they're gonna
No.
do?
What shotgun? Yeah.
Gonna nerf the Twister a little bit.
It shouldn't, like, it's a fucking Doom shotgun in a fucking, in Destiny, bro. Like, that's basically what that shit is.
You need some like super OP gun, you know. But I feel like it was
It's way
a little bit.
OP though. It's like you shouldn't have to have. Everyone has this gun.
Yeah, everyone has to run it, be able to.
Because then you might as well just not have the gun in the game. Like.
No, it's good. It's nice. It'd still be viable.
It shouldn't be like the only one though.
I'm enduring and materialist.
Ooh, light ammo on sale. Fuck yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, one biomoderism for 400.
I'm like, man, I move back to them. Call me with no wife. Oh.
Oh, energy and single J rare. Okay.
Good, you work.
Alright, we got this.
I'm starting to think Outpost
Bounce
is
back here.
Decent at.
And perimeter's easy. Well, because we know this map the best, but perimeter's the easiest map too.
Not Dire Marsh.
Supposed to be. Nah. Perimeter is the beginner map. They have till you get to level 12. There's perimeter beginner. Play. Dire is the medium threat map. There's low. I like Dire. Perimeter.
Yeah, perimeter's a mess. Almost snipers aren't back, but they're still pretty good.
Yo. Now people are using the railguns.
I wouldn't use a railgun on. Or actually, I did last night. Still.
Honest.
Isn't there a conveyance somewhere in here?
Couple of spots for conveyance.
Oh, so it's going underground. Drone just triggered outside.
Yep. Yeah. That's better too. See what we can find. Oh, I think that.
Hear him?
Yep, right there.
He's one.
They're single
They're
cams as
purple
well.
shield, fuck.
Oh yeah.
One shot. I see, I'm right here, right here.
Purple shield with that.
Oh my. There's two on me. There's one. Yeah, there's two. One's triage, one's destroyer. I'm about to go on. Oh. He coming.
How long?
He uses the movement on me and then just walks into your barrel. Okay.
Tagged. Nice, good plays. One more.
I heard him. I don't want to lie.
Right here. Sure.
There's two destroyers. He took all my shit.
Yeah.
Yo, that broke ass nigga.
This nigga was wow.
Bro, he took all my shit and just let his teammates die. What the fuck?
I know he had a perp shield as well.
My perp shit.
No, he didn't. He had two.
I know what you mean. I
He
know
had
what
the
you mean.
borrowed one and the unborrowed one.
I thought you just meant the one. They all had purple shield. Bro, but he was just
Okay, let me get
stealing all my shit while his teammates were dying. Like, that's the thing about this game, bro. Bro, I swear these, like, most of these niggas are casual players until they found out about the Wister, bro. Like,
Me and Josh.
like, that's dead ass why I be dying, bro. I just get barrel stuffed with the Wister. And it's always a destroyer.
No, right there, that guy didn't, like, I guess, comprehend that I was, I mean, he knew I was above him, but he didn't think I could see him.
The dude used hover jets on me, and then he just walks up to Fuzzy's barrel to kiss it.
Anybody else get a green card?
I have a red. Oh, I need that.
Base bag. Ready again. Need a shotgun? No, I'm good. Thought I heard someone.
I get up on the roof again.
Wonder if Tad.
Did you use your bolt area?
No. I might have had it. Oh, I got shit on.
What happened for next right? I'm trying to find this tad.
I don't know. I feel like games like this make you want to play like Tarkov. You're not gonna get a nigga barrel stuff and you would have whisked it. But Tarkov is so ass that I would never. That's like supporting like one of those regimes.
You guys want to rotate? I have a green and a red.
Like control.
Where are the shots coming from?
That's
Probably flight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go long.
Let's do it.
It'd be like right on your ping. The shots are coming from like right on your ping.
You should get her here.
Who? Who is they?
You guys are going that way.
Oh, they're there? Wait, what?
I'm sure I heard something. I can't tell.
Let me hit the tad.
No, I'll ult. No.
I would save the ult. But we don't need the ult. We have the tad.
Alright, come over here. Run over here. Run this way as it. All the way down. Blue's over there.
No, that was the tad. So it would show a runner with
yeah, if it was that.
I'm saying I would have probably saved for you.
Probably. Yeah, I have another end camp. I'll just put it.
Yeah, I would get that down. Someone's probably gonna get pinned. We'll see. Oh yeah, just behind us. Somebody's just exploded.
Well, I was trying to mark. Oh, this is that one window.
It's weird.
Where the fuck did...
Yes, sir. Gotta watch for rooks now.
Oh, deep drum.
Yep. Yeah,
Gotta
knew
get
this.
into this door so it can let's go,
That way, okay. I was just looking at it.
This way.
Yeah. I just came back from give it a second.
Well, I'd just rather have the high ground.
Yep. Point.
I mean, it came from this direction. So.
Hi, Sam. Right there.
Yeah, where?
Or no, that. Or
No,
no,
that's
he just
ads.
aggroed. He aggroed the ad, I think. Though, because he had like an beam on his face, right?
Yeah, I saw one.
Yeah. Unless he got hit by the lightning. He's standing in that little lightning beam.
And this red is taken.
Yeah, they probably took
Yo,
it
there's
back.
people coming from over here.
See him?
No, I hear him. I went
they're
down
right
the
up-
ladder. Are they actually moving?
One shot.
Yeah, fighting him. But you know, now we got the fucking heat
Got a drone.
throwing me. Try and pull their attention, Esile.
I already did. I am healing.
You try and come up to the second floor.
I am. I need to come to you guys though.
Yeah.
I need more
Yeah,
heals. No, I need more. I need heals, so I'm gonna
I
just. Reassure.
I need help.
We knew. Bro.
You're like running around.
Shut up.
Oh my god, man. God damn it, bro. It's hard to say that all.
You wanted me to come up the stairs instead of safely?
You gotta stay next to us. You're nowhere near us. We gotta play all three next to each other.
Yeah, like we could have had him there if you were up top with us, because we shredded them.
I melted the dude right through the
Did you shoot the destroyer?
beam. Well, we were fighting 3 guys.
There's 3 guys, yeah.
I know.
Destroyer.
I was shooting them too.
You were 43 meters away.
Yeah.
You said come up to the 2nd floor. I can't run through that.
One's come already
Bro,
inside
I don't care.
me and John
I
were
don't
on
care.
the roof before the heat cut. That's the 2nd time he died away from us. The 2nd game in a row.
I
Just letting you
jumped
know.
down from the
We had to
roof.
play next to each other.
Like, and you can't peek angles or like try to fight people by yourself in this game. Like I said, you can't like just take an angle by yourself where you know they're in this room. Like,
Thank you.
As long as we team shoot
the
and play
TTK,
together.
yeah, the TTK is way too quick. You'll just
We're
get
just gonna
fucked by,
bleed
like,
loot.
yeah. Actually, running low.
I have 4 more.
I got 3.
I have the coin, that's why I'm just buying them. But once they're out of the market, I can't buy them. You can't get a schema for them.
I mean, I could try to bring Mr.
Problem
Aya.
is the shield. I don't have a way to buy
Should I try the
Louisiana.
Copperhead?
It's good.
Is it?
It is, yeah. It's very good left and right. You can strafe nice with it, and it got the damage buff for the headshot multiplier, so it would actually melt. It just doesn't have the bully's body shot.
Okay.
But if you can get down the amount of bullets you use, it rips.
I have the drum mag on it, so it's got 60 bullets.
Pre-patch, it's ass. Post-patch,
Yeah.
viable. We
Good
bring
shout,
stealth. I need a better backpack. Yeah, we didn't even have any cards. That we were just staying around. I couldn't find nothing.
I had a red.
I had a red and a green.
If we got that green, it would have been. You seen one green, it would have been right up in there. That was only with 15 minutes left. 14 minutes. That was weird.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, if no other team ever does the fucking cards,
Yeah, if we don't do it, nobody does it. But as soon as we get the cards, somebody else
Yup.
does it. Like it's retarded.
it's the lobby. I guess it's just the lobby. It's putting us. People it's fucking
I
putting us
couldn't
with.
tell you.
Don't want to do the objective of the map. So we gotta do it, and then kaboom. Bring enough heals. Alright.
The range on this. Like,
I'm gonna play like a couple more. I'm not staying on this game. I was literally on the roof with you, and I went down the ladder. Told you I was going down the ladder. You're like, pull the attention. I take damage. You say, come up to the 2nd floor. I go outside to go up to the 2nd floor, and you're counting how many meters I'm away from you. Like, bro.
I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, dude. Me and John are on the roof shooting them.
I was up there too, and I told
How are you gonna
bro,
try and
I
tell
am
me you have it
communicating
on
these things with you. Don't
You
if you're
literally
not gonna
have
tell
it
me
on a
not to
clip.
do something,
well, he
don't
also,
get mad when I do something. I'm communicating
well,
these
he
things.
also
I'm
said
shooting
that when
them
you were
from the
already-
bottom of the stairs while you're at the top of the stairs. Like, bro.
Dude, I don't even know if you have the game sense to realize I was on the 2nd floor after that. That was
I know.
after we said come on the roof. Because you weren't near us.
didn't
How
say-
are me
you
and
weren't
John
on the
always
roof, you
next
were on
to
the
each other?
Floor.
And when you got bodied by the destroyer inside the game before, where you said I barrel stuff to do. Me and John are next to each other. You're 35
Bro,
meters
we should have
away.
just went through the door, bro. The door I was at.
Why would we have done that?
The person who was caught on camera hanging on a pipe that burst inside the George Mason University parking garage in the now viral video is speaking out about what happened.
We didn't even know it was George Mason's University's parking. We didn't know because we're not from the area, right? We were actually attending a club that was right next door to that parking garage. Once we parked the van, we all got out. We were in high spirits. We were dancing, we were jumping around, seen the pull-up bar, jumped on the pull-up bar, did a couple reps. Some of the guys went right after me. Then when I tried to get that second set in, the whole thing kind of just took off from there.
He still called it a pull-up bar?
21-year-old Fawaz Odumbaku, an MC from Texas, was in the Washington, D.C. metro area.
Take my shirt off and let the dirt suck me out. I just knew what they got that shit, you know. I'm in Atlanta, I'm posted with Lonnie. I'm posted with Eric. I'm back in the bitch. I shit like a pair. I just ain't shit. And the bitch set me up. Had to grab her hair. And that bitch.
Bring me the passengers. I want them alive.
Darth Vader only has 37 minutes of screen time in the original Star Wars trilogy, and yet he's one of, if not the most iconic movie characters of all time. Compare this to Kylo Ren, who has 1 hour 2 minutes of screen time across the sequels. That's 25 minutes more, in a trilogy that, adjusted for inflation, earned more money. So why is Darth Vader so iconic, but Kylo Ren isn't? This is the relative Google searches for each character. Darth Vader is consistently higher and on average has 4 times more interest.
Yes, my master.
He has about 49 million more search results than Kylo Ren. It's clear that Darth Vader has much more of a lasting legacy. You can say it's because of better writing and a more interesting design, and he's had about 50 years to marinate in movies that are generally more well liked.
I sense something.
And all of this is probably true. But I think there's something deeper at play here. Because can you name me a truly iconic character from the 2020s? The 2010s had Marvel, the 2000s had Harry Potter, the 90s had Kevin McAllister and Neo, the 80s had Indiana Jones and a bunch of slasher movie villains, and the 70s had Star Wars, where basically everyone is iconic. So what has changed? Are movies just worse now? I don't think that's it. I think there's been a wider shift in how we consume media and storytelling. Things are more temporary now and nothing seems to have much lasting impact. And a good way of understanding this is through the lens of iconic characters. This is how Merriam-Webster defines iconic: of relating to or having the characteristics of an icon. Widely recognized and well established.
Well.
Widely known and acknowledged, especially for distinctive excellence.
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
Okay, so this is kinda helpful, but it doesn't really tell us anything we don't know. In truth, there aren't many ways to objectively measure whether or not a character has icon status. You kinda just know it when you see it.
Get away from her, you bitch!
So let's take a look at some characters that are undoubtedly iconic to help us get a better understanding.
I don't really understand it. What do you want this loan for?
I want to build a giant space station that can destroy a planet.
Darth Vader, probably the most iconic movie character of all time.
I am your father.
He's on bed sheets, lunchboxes, a gargoyle at the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C., The Simpsons, and Family Guy.
I don't know if that would be a good investment on our end.
And I'd say one of the main reasons he's so celebrated is the design. Let's break it down.
I went to SVJ. That's what I told my baby.
From his introduction, the darkness of his suit stands in contrast to the white ship and white stormtroopers. We know this is a guy who is large and in charge. He means business.
What have
done with those plans.
This is similar to the slew of slasher movie villains from around this time: Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger. The William Shatner mask, hockey mask, and striped jumper. They've all got an image that's hard to forget. In a different light, we've got Indiana Jones. Sure, the hat and the whip is iconic, but what I think makes this character truly special is Harrison Ford's performance.
And who's gonna come to save you, Junior? I told you! Don't call me Junior.
In reality, there's too many to name, and again, no objective way to measure if a certain character has icon status or not. All of the people I'm showing on screen now are iconic in my opinion, but maybe not yours.
Everybody hear me? Up on the shelf, can you hear me? Great!
But what about modern examples? Surely there's at least a few from this decade.
I am soaking wet right now.
Paul Atreides could be up there. He's got the strong performance, he's in popular and successful films, but has he cut through to mainstream audiences the way Marvel did? Other contenders might be Benoit Blanc, Barbie and Ken, Jake Sully.
Let's get it done.
To help us, and maybe highlight how this decade has failed to produce any undisputed icons, let's take a look at maybe the most objective way to measure a film's popularity.
Uh-oh.
These are the top 10 highest grossing movies worldwide of the 2020s. In at number 1 is Avatar: The Way of Water. It's become a bit of a meme to joke about Avatar's cultural impact, or lack thereof. It's pretty much just these two memes. And despite being an Avatar fan, I do generally admit that for the amount of money they make, it's strange they don't inhabit the zeitgeist as much as you'd expect. The main character is Jake Sully, but I'm willing to bet most people won't recognise that name. It's hard to say he's iconic. Maybe his design is part of this. He doesn't look all that different from anyone around him. He's just a normal looking blue alien. And
I'm done this the hunger.
despite having 2 movies in the last 2 years, his Google searches never overtook Vader's. Number 2 is Ninja 2.
This is a boring ass video.
We can smell marijuana. That still gives us the right to come in and search for that, okay?
No, why?
No, it does. I don't have to have a warrant when I can smell it.
A man in Owensboro,
It's his house.
Kentucky accidentally butt-dialed 911 by pressing the emergency button on his iPhone's lock screen. And then some of the most constitutionally ignorant cops I've ever shown on this channel arrive at the guy's front door. He tells them it was a butt dial, that he's alone in his house, that there's no emergency.
You say you're home alone, no one's there with you, and you call by accident?
But sensing something other than complete and total submission to government authority, the cops claim that they smell marijuana, they stick their foot in the door, and they detain him without a warrant.
I don't know why you're being so difficult about this.
Because I know my rights.
No, okay, and I know my rights and our rights as officers. We can smell marijuana, so we can...
Even worse than that, they tell him that they're about to come inside his house, also without a warrant, just due to the alleged smell of marijuana.
You have to be 21 to purchase that.
22.
Okay, so we need to verify that then. How about that?
Just completely disregarding long-standing and clearly established constitutional law saying that they cannot do that. So the guy asks for their supervisor, but when the supervisor shows up, he's even worse than they are.
I want to talk to you because you're the supervisor. I don't have anything to say to you.
These are just basic constitutional rights that everyone needs to know in these situations. Also, people just need to see what the public is dealing with out there in certain parts of the country, entire police departments who just basically ignore our constitutional rights and then get away with it. And therefore they continue to do it. So what can be done?
Actually, you can help, so let's go through it. This footage was submitted by Xavier, who lives in Owensboro, Kentucky. He was hanging out at his house one evening, partaking and smoking what he says is a completely legal cannabis-based product, one which smells similar or the same to technically illegal cannabis itself. This is the neighborhood right here, and this is the house. Note the vehicle and the yard that will come up later. So this is what happened as
You don't expect them to want to walk in.
Xavier is listening to music at home at level 11, he accidentally butt dials 911. How did he do this?
Level
you know
11?
that button on your iPhone's lock screen that says emergency? There's actually a whole bunch of YouTube videos answering the question, what happens when you press that button? Well, Xavier effed around and he found out. Even though it was a mistake, the iPhone's location was pinged. Dispatch sent police officers to his home. So 2 officers with what appears to be the Owensboro, Kentucky Police Department arrive to the scene and they walk up to the home's front porch. Xavier meets them at the door. He partially opens the door, but he doesn't step outside. He also does not invite the officers in, for a good reason, which you will see later.
Hello? Hey, buddy. I'm not going to run you anything, man. I'm just going to say I talked to you and they were safe. You don't need my name to do that, though. I don't have to give my name. You said you're home alone, no one's there with you? You called by accident? Yeah. When I said I called, I hung up. Okay, I know, but like, the cell phone dot hit here is what came. Okay. I just told you I didn't mean to call.
So what were you trying to call if you didn't mean to call?
I didn't mean to call. I just accidentally hit the emergency. That's all right, like that.
Oh, thank you.
It's tired now, but I just hit the emergency call by accident, I guess, up on the lock screen.
After he explains to them that he mistakenly hit that emergency button on his lock screen and that everything was fine, that there was no emergency, the officer says, well, even though there's no emergency here, you're now required to give me your name because I can smell the smell of marijuana from inside your residence. Xavier explains that it's not marijuana, that it's a perfectly legal product, and he even offers to show it to the officer to explain why he thinks he smells marijuana. But the officer responded that he wasn't interested in actually investigating the source of this suspicious smell that he said he wants to investigate, but rather he just wants Xavier's name.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well here's what we're going to do right now. You're going to give us your name because I can smell the marijuana coming out of the house right now.
It's perfectly legal. It's THCA.
No, marijuana is not legal. Okay.
It's not marijuana. It's.
Well, it smells like marijuana. Okay.
I'll show you.
No, we don't need to talk about that right now. But
I don't have to give my name though.
So you're going to give your name now? We can just get a search warrant for your house. We legally can come in your house right now.
Listen, I can. This literally just THCA. Do you buy it at the store?
First, he said, we can get a search warrant for your house. But then he corrected himself and he said, we can actually come into your house right now just because we say we smell marijuana. The officer claims that he gets to come in and search now for that product that Xavier already offered to voluntarily show him. Xavier then correctly says, no, you can't, not without a warrant. The officer then responds saying he does not have to have a warrant because he can smell it.
Listen, we can smell marijuana.
Okay.
Okay. So whether it's THC 8 or not, that still gives us the right to come in and search for that, okay?
Not without a warrant.
No, it does. I don't have to have a warrant when I can smell it.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter.
It's my private property.
Yes, it does matter. It's not private property like that.
I'll show you what it is.
I don't care.
Okay.
All you had to do is give us your name, and we were going to be. Yes, you do now. Now that I can smell the marijuana, yes, you do.
Okay.
Xavier again offers to show the officer what he's smelling, and the officer again responds that he doesn't actually care. Then the officer takes a different tack and he says that even though the smell could be explained by this
for what's like contextually like a gram
legal product, that in order to buy that product, Xavier has to be 21 to buy it. And so now he needs to come into his house in order to verify his age that he's legal to use that product.
So
how the fuck would he have a...
I'm perfectly like, I was telling you I can show you what it is. It's legal. It's part of the farm bill. It's legal federally.
Okay. Like I said, to me, it smells like marijuana.
And I have conditions to qualify me for a...
Okay, you have to be 21 to purchase that.
22.
Okay, so we need to verify that then. How about that?
The officer insists that Xavier misunderstands his rights, and he doesn't appreciate the rights of the officers. He claims that it's just like a car, that if he smells marijuana in your car, he can then go search your car. He says the same goes for your house. If I smell marijuana in your house, I get to come in and search your house.
I don't know why you're being so difficult about this.
Because I know my rights.
No, okay, and I know my rights and our rights as officers. We can smell marijuana, so we can legally. What's that?
I also know you're allowed to lie to me, so you could just.
Yeah, I'm allowed to lie to you, but do you not understand the law that
my uncle's a
when I could? Okay, do you want to call him and ask him? Because I promise you, just like if you're driving a car and I smell marijuana in the car, I can get you out and I can search your car.
Yeah, because
same goes for your
under the influence.
Same goes for your house. If I can smell marijuana at your house.
But Xavier tells him that he doesn't want to give him his name because of the principle of it. He has the right not to do so. He brings up the fact that his uncle is a local lawyer. The officer acknowledges that he knows his uncle, and then he encourages Xavier to call his uncle in order to verify that what he's telling him is true, that he doesn't need a warrant to come into Xavier's house to search because he smells marijuana.
I just had cops the other day, and they seen weed laid out, and they didn't get.
Yeah, we usually don't care, but when you're being obnoxious about it.
Well, in the hip-hop world, the biggest story by far.
Which you know I ain't gonna know nothing about.
So we will just break it down in real time. The Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty robbery situation.
Know nothing about it.
Okay, so I'll break it down for you. You know who Gucci Mane is, right?
I've heard of him, yeah.
Yes. Rapper, gangster rapper from Atlanta, allegedly killed someone in self-defense back in the day, and everyone called him the boogeyman, whatever else, right? He signed this artist from Memphis named Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty went to prison. He caught like a shooting charge or something, did 3 years, got out about 100 days ago. And apparently he was unhappy with his contract with Gucci. So, they meet up at a studio in Dallas. It was Gucci, his this white cameraman guy, one of his friends, and 2 off-duty cop security guards. Then Pooh Shiesty shows up with his dad, this other rapper named Big 30, and 6 other guys. They go into the booth, and apparently Pooh Shiesty pulls a gun out on Gucci and put it to his head and said, "Sign my release."
Some Suge Knight shit.
Then they took Gucci's ring, his chain, his watches, and his cash, and then the guys started robbing Gucci's friends. They robbed the cameraman, they robbed his friend, they put him in a headlock. One guy pulled out a gun on him and threatened to shoot him if he kept moving. The off-duty cop tried to get in the room, but the guy had like closed the door. They realized there was more guns in the room than outside the room. Eventually, everyone got let loose along with the stuff, and they started posting their robbery items on the internet. Everyone gets arrested.
On the next episode of Dumb Nigga Shit.
And then Gucci wrote a song stuff, and they start posting their robbery items on the internet. Everyone gets arrested.
On the next episode of Dumb Nigga Shit.
And then Gucci wrote a song about it.
Listen, I gotta ask you, because, you know, I know you don't have to defend your position, but just so that, you know, people that know that when I come on here, I try to at least point this out in an effort to be fair. But somebody had once said, how come Vlad never mentions stories about the crazy shit that white entertainers do? You always go for the black angle, which makes it seem like, again, you're exploiting us.
How many white rappers are there?
No, they don't have to be rappers.
I'm in the rap world primarily.
So because you're not in the rock world or the heavy metal world.
Am I in the rock world or heavy? Do I ever talk about rock or heavy metal ever?
Well, you could if you wanted to.
I could do all types of stuff. But
how come you choose not to, though?
Because that's not really what I'm focused on. That's not like the music I'm passionate about. This is not the core of Vlad TV.
So it's about the passion of the music.
Yes.
Okay.
Vlad TV has a hip hop core. I was a hip hop DJ. I won awards. Like, this is what I do.
Don't you want to welcome as a great journalist or an interviewer some of the biggest names on the other side of the field?
I would love to. We've tried here and there. They just don't really do much press.
Really?
Yeah, and they've never agreed to do Vlad TV. I'm trying to think what major rock acts, like white rock acts. I mean, I've done white rappers lots of times, but like white rock acts? Man, we're just not even on their radar. I don't think they care about Vlad TV. Listen, Led Zeppelin is definitely open. You know, if they want to do Vlad TV, if John, Paul McCartney wants to do Vlad TV, I'm not going to say, fuck that guy. No one's going to care about him. If Elton John wants to do Vlad TV, I would love it.
I just want to see. Again, not that you have to defend your position.
No, I'll defend it.
But just for some of the people who go this, and this, now they know.
Listen, and they say, oh, you just put black criminals on. How many white mafia guys have I put on? I've put on white Jewish criminals. I put in like white Irish criminals. Like I've done all across the board. In fact, if you count all the mafia guys, I've probably done more white criminals than black criminals.
And then you preach it to the choir. I'm just trying to,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, let people know.
Hey, man, listen. So anyways, back to the story.
What is it, shit shiesty? Oh, poo shiesty. Poo
shiesty.
Why didn't you say who's shitty?
These guys are facing 30 years probably, kidnapping, armed robbery, the whole nine.
33 years behind bars. Didn't he say he loves it there?
What's your take on this whole thing?
I just said it on the next episode of Dumb Nigga Shit. Like, it's one thing, you're going to commit the crime, you're going to make a song about it, you're going to post your shit online, the evidence online.
Yeah.
It's like, how much dumber and deeper can you go?
Well, here's what I think happened, right? Because I have a Gucci Mane interview from like 20 years ago. This is like before Vlad TV. This is during my DVD days. And he said, I would rather die than snitch.
Who said this?
Gucci. And he said this multiple times. He said, I will go to prison rather than snitch. I will die rather than snitch.
I never snitch on a nigga. Where we from, we won't do that. For real. This East Atlanta Zone 6, niggas I fuck with my crew, we don't do that. We don't snitch on niggas. We stand down for ourselves. Like, if I gotta go, I'm gonna go. I done went before. I don't want to snitch on a nigga to save nobody's life, not even my own. I die.
And
I don't know if that passion is the same when they starting to strap you in the chair and they give you one shot. What you gonna do? I'd rather motherfucker, and then you hear that bing come on and you feel that power surge through that energy. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it was some Suge Knight shit. And the thing is that, let's just say he doesn't cooperate and say, oh no, we were just messing around, whatever else. Then he can't say, well, this contract was signed under duress.
Yeah.
It was some Suge Knight, Dr. Dre shit, essentially.
Right.
But Suge didn't even get away with it. Because Eazy-E said this was signed under duress. And then he said Dre Day made Eazy's payday. So he got paid off all the death row stuff.
Right.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And honestly, I think what happened was with, Gucci being like the anti-snitch king, I think that Pooh Shiesty thought, well, he's not going to snitch on me. So I'll think I'll be okay. And the first thing Gucci did was snitch on him.
Well, there's that. So much for that. So much for death.
I wonder if he told his crew, hey guys, after we rob all this stuff, don't post it on social media. I wonder if he actually had that conversation with him. Because that's exactly what they did.
Remember that scene in the movie Goodfellas when De Niro gets mad after they do the biggest heist?
Yeah.
And he tells everybody, don't buy anything.
Right. And then one guy gets a fur,
another guy gets a car. And he's livid. And again, to what you just said, I'm not saying, because here's one of the comments I read on here. Boy, it's almost like Aries is a sellout because he always speaking on behalf of all the black race and condemning black people and black blah, blah. It's like, listen, niggas do a lot of dumb shit, which is why we get caught. We do a lot of dumb shit. And if we thought a little bit different, like, yo, man, don't post the evidence online. Don't make a song incriminating yourself. Guess what? You wouldn't get in trouble. It's like when Ray Liotta said in Goodfellas, you know who gets caught? Nigger stick-up men. Because they fall asleep behind the wheel of the getaway car. Niggas do nigga shit. Nigga done robbed the bank in the getaway car. He pull over, get some chicken wings, and he eats some chicken wings and hot sauce and fall asleep in the car.
Did you just quote a racist slide from a movie to justify your stance?
Yes. Huh? Why do you act like that? That's not accurate.
Yeah, but that was a racist line for a movie with
So
a
what?
hard R the
So
whole
what?
line.
It's true.
All right, I'm leaving this one alone.
I know you want to leave it alone, but because you feel like it's too explosive. But there's some reality to that.
I'm leaving this one alone.
There is some reality to that.
You on this one.
There is some reality to that.
Okay. I mean, but that's the quote you found. Okay.
Listen, you could go on social media and see where black people are going. We got black fatigue. We tired of niggas. And that's just as harsh as you. What fantasy world am I supposed to create where I go, black people are just totally innocent? We just totally, we no accountability and we do everything perfect. No, we fuck up too. So much so that sometimes it's embarrassing to the community.
Is this a black thing or
everybody
or a poor thing? Is it just coming from a poor community with a lack of parental guidance where you just don't know better, and then you suddenly get a bunch of money and you're still doing shit?
You can't be that stupid. You can't be that naive. The brilliance of Chris Rock, and I've said, I understand his brilliance. Is he my comedian, my cup of tea? No, but I get his brilliance. When he went, I love black people, I hate niggas. That joke is brilliant because it's exactly what I'm talking about. There's black people and there's niggas. He was off? Or you don't want to touch that one?
I'm not touching that.
Yeah. I love when you pick and decide when you want to walk into the slave quarters.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're
about
not
all
stupid.
That.
You know what he's talking about. You know what he's talking about. Niggas, it's the media. The media. When I go to the Mac machine at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm not looking for the media. I'm looking for niggas. Because Mike Wallace ain't never done nothing to me. Mwah. That joke is a chef's kiss. Because he's telling the truth.
Hey, man, listen. I feel... I don't care the race
How did we get here?
of a particular area that I'm in, but a poor area is a poor area. I don't want to be walking around a trailer park late at night wearing my jewelry. Do you?
I'll take my chances with some hillbillies than some niggas with do-rags. I think I could either jump my way or get my way out of that. Fuck that.
You get your way out of some hillbilly
I might be able to put on the black card and go, motherfucker, and do all the black isms and fuck all that nigga and scare a hillbilly. A nigga named Duquan with his pants below his cheeks and gold teeth, he more that than me. He gonna smell the bullshit.
You might film that.
That nigga don't mean this.
Do that shit again.
That nigga don't mean this. Fuck out of here, man. And let me be clear. I love my people. I do. And I said this before. Maybe even said it on here. If God said to me on Judgment Day or when whatever afterlife, yo, I'm gonna give you a second chance at life. What race do you want to come back as? I pick black every day of the week, twice on Sundays. But God damn it, some of the shit my people do, it's embarrassing. When I see those videos of the pants sagging, bonnet wearers ransacking through Target and stealing shit, I fantasize that I'm one of the managers at the store and I got a pet lion behind the desk. I would sick a lion on them niggas.
Part 14.
Look, I interviewed Alan Dershowitz, who was Epstein's lawyer during the Florida case.
Right.
So he knows Epstein. He's worked with him close.
I'm not, bro. That nigga, girl, he's a cock. Allegedly. But I want to know. Bro, Asmongold is here.
Big 50 months.
Guys, let's go on the internet and see what's going on, chat. Because I've seen this post. I didn't get
54
to
months later,
to it.
can I get a
12
welcome to the
minutes?
jungle now?
Oh, bruh.
XQ count.
New Sykkuno, victim comes forward. Yo, chat, I've got to be honest with you. Who posts these clips with these titles? Like... New Sykkuno victim comes forward saying he finished inside or without protection in Evo Las Vegas room. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. That's
What a
title.
caption.
I went to Evo
That's
Las Vegas
crazy.
alone,
Why?
but I wasn't alone.
Well,
I shared a hotel room with Sykkuno.
Big 50 months.
Guys, let's go on the internet and see what's going on, chat. Because I've seen this post. I didn't get
54
to
months
listen
later,
to it.
can I get a
12
welcome to the
minutes?
jungle now?
Oh, bruh.
XQ count.
New Sykkuno,
Let me log
victim
in
comes
on
forward.
Twitter.
Yo, chat, I've got to be honest with you. Who posts these clips with these titles? Like, New Sykkuno victim comes forward saying he finished inside or without
I'm
protection
already
in
logged
Evo
in.
Las Vegas room. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. That's a crazy title.
I
Oh yeah, I'm in this bitch, man.
okay.
went to Evo
That's
Las Vegas
crazy.
alone, but I wasn't alone. I shared a hotel room with Sykkuno.
Oh.
Act like I don't know what's going I can't look.
Whoa! She's off the ground! Why did I scroll down? What?
USA CEO and Chair Erica Kirk. Please welcome Turning Point USA CEO and Chair Erica Kirk.
Just as the prophecies foretold.
Woohoo! I took a hit.
I'm fucking tweaking. Okay, guys, if you're in your like mid-20s, and guys, I'm telling you this again. This is more of a warning. This is more of a PSA. Okay, listen to this. This is the most important you to hear in your entire life. Okay, if you're a girl,
I would like to apologize to everyone I have disappointed. Most of all, to my girlfriend. I am so sorry I put you through so much. I never want to make these mistakes again and hurt you and the people I care about. I was unfaithful, and I own and fully admit that. I lied to people and told them I was single, which I know is not right. I'm sorry to all of the people that I hurt by doing this. The following is not an attempt to minimize what I have done. However, I have seen some false accusations about me that are not true. I cannot allow false accusations and such extreme labels to be placed on me. I do understand that the people making these claims did it from a place of hurt. So please, do not send any more hate to anyone. I just want the situation to get better. And I wish them the best. My girlfriend and I didn't respond quickly because we were...
only because you're here.
Oh my...
Selena, Katrina, Serena, about.
Yo, I found it.
I shared a hotel room with Sykkuno.
Yo, can the reader note go away?
But I didn't know that he had
I need
other intentions.
XQC for comfort.
Like mid-20s, and you're gonna share a room with a guy at a hotel. The base.
Hold on. Yeah, XQC be speaking pretty clear to me. Actually, no, he's gonna fuck.
Basis of it, the basis of that is more often than not, some pipe is gonna happen. Like, of course, consensually, okay? But I'm just saying, there's a massive underlying subject of piping happening. That's what it is. That's crazy to say that that's how it works. Like that's just yeah.
But I didn't know that
if I had to get a scientist on stream, mid-20s, like demographic, sharing a room, men, women, only 2 people, the pipe percentage is 85% or more.
Astronomical.
And I'm just saying this because whatever. I would actually argue 95 more, but for the sake of this argument, we'll do 85. We'll do 85.
he had other intentions. And I didn't ask him to share a room with me. I just simply asked him, hey, are you going to Evil Las Vegas? He said yes. And I said, oh, I'm trying to go this year. I'm looking at hotels and everything's so expensive. Do you pretty much have like...
Oh my god. Again? Yo, again with this strat? Yo, chat. Yo, chat. If anything, chat, guys, I feel like a lot of girls should be mad at this because they're exposing the strat. Guys, the method is gonna get patched. I'm telling you guys, the next patch is coming within the next few months. Okay? And you guys are ruining the method for almost everybody. Okay? The whole I'm looking at something and I don't think I have enough money for this is gonna get patched.
Any recommendations? Like, I know he lives in Las Vegas, and he said, oh, you're planning on coming. I actually have room if you just wanna like room with me. And I said, and I at first was not against it. I was like, are you sure? Like, no, I don't want to intrude. Like, I don't mind getting my own hotel and all this. Like, I was insistent on being like, oh no, it's fine. And then he said, no, like, I have extra room. I already paid for it. And I even asked him, I'm like, are you rooming with a group or with friends? And he said, no, but there's 2 beds. So, like, you'll get your own bed. You know, like, yeah.
What?
Yo. Now let's see the logs. Now let's see the logs. Let's see how this plays out in real time. Now let's see what this interaction actually kind of goes like. If it's, yo, I don't have enough money to go, so I guess I'm not gonna go. I love the event, but I can't afford to go. Oh, I have a room with 2 beds, whatever. No, I could never do this. I don't want to do this. No way. I'll find a way to get my money together and yeah, bro. Like, come on, bro. Bro, please, bro. We're not.
So I took his offer. Being a dumbass, I took his offer, but I did later. I even offered to pay him back. I said, how much should I save up for accommodations? And he said, oh.
Now, nobody in the world. Okay, chat. I gotta be honest with you. I'm not telling you how it is, kid. If you're interacting with somebody who's like a fucking multi-millionaire and this is like some $800 like a room or whatever, right? You know for a fact the person does not want to even hear you talk about paying them back. They don't give a shit. They'll never claim. They'll never try to claim the money. They'll never get. They won't even like let you know what their PayPal is so they can give them the money back. They don't give a shit. And you know for a fact they don't give a shit. I'm just telling you right now. I'm gonna give you some context clues. If somebody's a multi-millionaire and it's like some whatever room, nobody cares. Come on, bro.
No. You don't have to pay me back. Like, I already have room for the hotel. You don't have to pay me back. So, yeah, I shared a room with Sykkuno at Evo Las Vegas. And we had plans to watch a movie together.
Oh.
We had plans to watch a horror movie together, Until Dawn. That movie's ass. Actually, I didn't even get to finish it, but that movie's ass.
Why not?
I can't. Yo. Okay. Hotel, 2 beds, of course. No money to go. Invite ahead of time. The Netflix script. Horror movie. But the TV is too far. We have to watch from this bed because the angle of the other bed sucks. Yo, this bed angle to the TV is dog shit. We have to watch on this one. Yo.
He has a hotel even though he lives in Vegas. Yes.
Is she streaming this? Yeah.
We were watching the movie.
Is this a story time or a...
And he started to get very angsty or something. I don't know how to explain it, but he pretty much tried to make a move on me. And I was fully trying to say like I'm just here to watch the movie. Like I'm just here to watch the movie.
Guys, you have $1 left. Is all you have, okay? And you are being forced to make a bet, okay? $1, okay? And it's on a roulette that has 2 colors, and the 2 colors are one of them is this happened, and the other one is this didn't happen. Now, what the fuck are we putting the money on, guys? Where does the dollar go on? Then okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna say where my dollar goes, because that would be insensitive. I'm just watching the clip.
But me, being a dumbass and not being very like, what's the word?
Firm.
Very strong in like mentally.
Yo, come on, man. I don't like this.
I mean, like, maybe this is a people pleaser in me, but and maybe, I don't know, benefit of the doubt, or because I still thought he was cute, or I don't know. He tried to make a move on me, resolute, I don't know, but he made a move on me. It did take like 30 minutes.
What? Okay, guys, I don't want to give some education in class, okay? But you have to be firm. Otherwise, you send the wrong signals. Put yourself in the shoes of the other person. Somebody's trying to make a move, whatever, right? Like usually it's like it's build up thing. It's like this kind of back and forth. Yo,
excuses. You're right.
If it's a no, it's gonna say, yo, we're not doing this. No. You have to be firm because other people will see moves as flirtatious. They'll see some moves as a build up, playful, whatever. Bro, this is kind of how it goes. Like you just have to be firm. Like this. Otherwise, you're sending wrong signals.
Wow, I don't want to share that. I don't like sharing this on. This is like so personal. Like I don't talk about my intimate life at all. But
well, I mean, too late
I don't
for that.
sleep with anyone that I'm not dating.
Ooh, I've heard this before.
And it didn't happen that night. I didn't want it to happen. So instead, I just gave him oral. Okay? And then when he fell asleep, I got out of bed.
Okay, but realistically, and I don't mean to be weird or to blame anybody here, right? How do we go from reluctant, no, kind of whatever, and we are jumping on the head? You know what I mean? Like how does this go from in a movie, seated like this probably, right? To, ooh, no, or to straight down the gobble. I mean, there's a few steps in between. There's some form of build. It's not, you don't just appear on it. Like
Bed, and I just ate a banana and I was just staring out the window. I was dissociating. I think I was. And it didn't happen that night. I didn't want it to happen. So instead, I just gave him oral. Okay? And then when he fell asleep, I got out of bed and I just ate a banana and I was just staring out the window. I was dissociating. I think I was straight up just dissociating. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? What just happened? And then in the morning.
Yo, what? Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
I barely slept that night. Then in the morning, he didn't really want to talk about it. And I was just kind of trying to open it up and talk to him about like what happened. And then
chat, I have nothing to do. As of outside of viewer, like you gotta be able to sell me on the story, right? So that I get what it sounds or looks like. Because as an outsider, we don't know what that sounds like. Like, what is it? What do you mean open about it? Is it yo? About yesterday? And then he would go like what? He would go, I don't know. How does that? I need to understand what kind of combo this goes like.
No,
Otherwise,
with
it
the
isn't.
firmness of a pretzel.
Because what I mean is that this isn't.
I got a fucking condom ad.
I can't visualize
force.
You know what I mean?
And we were gonna talk about it. I don't know, later or something. I don't know, but I can't remember. But he ends up hugging me.
Another jump. Another jump in time where there's this long range interaction of whatever we're not talking about. To ramp, bro is like he blinks. Bro is like fucking Kazakhs, jumps like a fucking bug. Like,
but then pushes me onto the bed.
Whoa.
From the hug. And we end up having sex. And
what? Okay, one, it's no longer at night. It's no longer a movie, right? We go from nothing to the head, to the banana, to the awakening, long-range talk, to bang the hug, and bang. This guy pulls some move that we've never seen. Like, then it's a full-blown intercourse off the rip. Bro, what can this man not do? This has to be some form of magician. Guys, this guy is a mage. Like, bro, we're seeing the work of a real-time wizard. What is he doing?
I didn't have it in me to tell him to stop, so I just let it happen.
Yo, that's a two-man game, yo. That's a two-man game. Oh my god, bruh. Dude, if you're standing upright, fully clothed in broad daylight, right? Letting it happen is, bro, I understand there's some scenarios that are kind of this scenario or that scenario. That scenario is improbable. Brother, that's a two-man game. What mean stop talking? I'm talking clearly. If you're standing upright in broad daylight, right? And then I mean, oh, I'm gonna let this happen. Dude, there's a series of actions that, like, if something was wrong and was happening, you gotta be able to elaborate on what that is.
And while this was happening, while we were doing it, I always wear protection, and I only sleep with people I'm in relationship with, so I'm not used to one-night stands or anything like that. But we were not using protection.
Okay, there is a power relationship. Okay, you heard this buzzword in the past, and you think you sound smart using that, right? It's not. It's called a power dynamic one. And
that is not a power dynamic, bro. He is not her boss, bro.
If that were true, you would have to show where the power was used and in what way. If you're saying it's
I mean, maybe, but that dude just using keywords.
Clout, and the guy is clout, then you better show me how he said.
Bro, he said his XP bar was low.
Or is done in a way they said, "Oh, I have this much clout. If you do this, you get this." Or there's an expectation of this. Or, like it would have to manifest itself. Otherwise, it's just a normal guy. If a guy has some power in the world, right, and he doesn't use that power, in that sense, it's a normal guy. It's how that works. If you want to, if you feel like you're enticed by all these rambler, that's on you. That is entirely on you at that point. Like,
and I'm legally hard of hearing, if you guys don't know already. But in the heat of the moment, he asked me if it was safe, and I didn't hear him.
The fuck? What? That mean?
But in the heat, you guys don't know already. But in the heat of the moment, he asked me if it was safe, and I didn't hear him. But I just said, mm-hmm. And...
Huh?
It was safe?
Oh, wait. You say, uh-huh, to what?
Nah, you see kind of bugging. But like, bro... Those logs were so unserious, bro.
Yeah, but you say mm-hmm to what? What could be like?
He finished inside of me, and then that was it. And then
if somebody asks you a question during an important momento, right? If you didn't hear what the person said, you're gonna have to ask them to ask again. Otherwise, you're giving consent to something that you don't even understand or heard. It's why I don't believe this personally, because what like somebody says, whoa, I go, yo, sorry, what was that? I don't go, yeah, brother, like.
We just laid there for a little bit, and then I brought it up. I asked him.
Someone just said react harder, bro. He's reacting hard, bro.
I asked him, straight up, when was your last relationship, and do you sleep around often? Like, is this normal for you? Because I told him, straight up, I do not date with people. I do not sleep with people.
Now, find me the correlation between one event and the other. Okay. This information doesn't relate to the other one. This line of questioning applies where it would be before all this, right? Way before. This has to do with the idea of consent, and the other idea has to do with the idea of promiscuity. So why are these being intermingled?
People I do not date.
True.
I do not sleep with
What does that have to do with the matter at hand?
people that I do not date. That is just a moral of mine. I find it very intimate with whoever.
Oh, I get it.
So,
I get it. So since there's a blurry concept of morals that were being sold is being respected at all times. If that wasn't respected that day, it means that somebody did something forcefully. I get it. That's what she's trying to say, pretty much. Is that it's like saying, guys, I never kiss on the first date. So if somebody kissed me last night, that means I was assaulted. I get it. So that's gonna be a no.
I don't actually have I've only ever slept with 3 people. Well, 4 now. But I've only been in 3 relationships. So it was very new to me. I've never had a one-night stand or anything like that. So I asked him, I'm like, is this normal for you? Like, do you sleep around a lot? And he said, no, he was being around the bush the whole time that I was asking these questions, by the way. I'm like, then why did you sleep with me? And he said, oh, it's just, giving me really half-ass answers, Like, oh, it's just...
Why does the man always have to have all the answers, all of the whatever, all the blame falls on them? Like, I gotta ask though. I'm genuinely curious how, brother, it's a 2-man game. Everything you say applies both ways. Everything that you do or the feelings can go both ways. How do you know? Maybe he feels the same way. Maybe he feels like you were strong on him. Maybe it's a 2-man game. Why is it all the things? Oh my God, all these things are happening to me. I got TP'd to room 305. I got TP'd in, and then the banana, yo, and then the ambush hug, yo. Like, bro, what the heck's going on here, man?
I've known you for a while, and I know you're very sweet, and you look nice. And then I asked him this question.
TP.
And I said, when was your last relationship?
What did he say?
And he said 3 years ago. So in my head, it's crazy that's why I feel so blindsided and backstabbed, because I asked these questions and they ended up being complete lies.
Okay.
So when I really felt blindsided and backstabbed by all the information that was coming out, I really was, because I asked those 2 questions, like if he was in a relationship or like when his last relationship was, and
this is type of context, a clue, or sometimes these are sometimes a question that are important to ask before, if ever. Like, if that's something that you care about, is that something that is for you a breach or too far, you would have to ask this before. And in all cases, if it's asked after, right, there's an assumption that you're okay with whatever the answer is if it's afterwards. Otherwise you don't stand on business, brother. Otherwise, it's also unhealthy. At this point, you are being, and that's my opinion, by the way, she is being just as irresponsible or unhealthy as he is, right? If anything, not asking, right? What about her? Do you sleep around? I mean, she says whatever, right? But in his perspective, what if he was sleeping around? She could have had something and given the debuff. You know what I mean? Everything goes both ways.
The debuff?
It goes both ways. Like, I just think when the points only apply to the men.
if he sleeps around, and he told me no, and 3 years ago. And after that, I went on about my date, and then I ended up running into someone I'm very close with, and they offered me to stay in their hotel room because I didn't feel comfortable sleeping in mine. So I ended up sleeping at my friend's hotel room for the next 2 nights. And you guys can even tell. You guys can even.
Whoa.
What gender?
In something in mine? What happened? Is there a complete? Whoa. Hold on.
Their hotel room because I didn't feel comfortable sleeping in mine, so I ended up sleeping at my friend's hotel room for the next 2 nights. And you guys can even tell. You guys can even see on Twitter if you guys look at my Evo outfits. The first outfit is in a very different hotel room than the other two, and that's because I ended up moving to another hotel. The first one is in the one that I'm with Sykkuno. And I ended up sleeping in the hotel that me and Sykkuno had on the last night because he ended up checking out early and sleeping at his house.
Right.
So that was the only time I saw him.
Yo. Okay, Cap. Okay, Cap. So basically, he checks out. So this is okay. I think this has happened in reverse then. He checked out early. Told her he checked out early, probably, and then she had to find another place to stay. And sorry, the guy said, "I'm done with this shit. I don't want to be at this place anymore," right? And he checked out early and said he was gonna check out early, and she needed another place to stay. Explain how this happens in reverse. If he checks out early, right? It'd be the same day, right? I'm going to assume. No, I don't. I'm not trying to assume anything. I'm trying to make how this plays out. Because otherwise, how would she know he checked out early and all that? I mean, how would she know that he checked out early? Like, it would have had to been, oh, she really wants to be somewhere else, right? And at that point, in this timeline, where does the notion of him being checking out early comes in?
We ran into each other a couple of more times at Evo, but we didn't really say anything, and he didn't really want to talk about what happened. And then I struggled with this for a while, and I had someone in my life be there for me and kind of try to help me through this. And
now let me ask you this. If the whole point...
Is it insensitive if I play Fallout 4 after this?
Point was to stay in a room and only get a hotel, but she had close friends over there, right? Why didn't she check around and ask friends before to stay at their place if she had girlfriends or whatever, instead of this young lad? Yo?
My dumbass tried talking about it with Sykkuno later, trying to like understand what happened because it's not something I'm used to. And he pretty much beat around the bush the whole time. And then he would say things like, "Oh, I'm confused. I just wanted to know what you felt about that." And I said, "No, I want to know what you felt about this because I already told you how I felt."
That flat out always because
was in a relationship, or like when his last, and they offered me to stay in their hotel room because I didn't feel comfortable sleeping in mine, so I ended up sleeping at my friend's hotel room for the next 2 nights.
Is that
and you guys can even tell. You guys can even see on Twitter if you guys look at my Evo outfits. The first outfit is in a very different hotel room than the other two, and that's because I ended up moving to another hotel. The first one is in the one that I'm with Sykkuno. And I ended up sleeping in the hotel that me and Sykkuno had on the last night because he ended up checking out early and sleeping at his house. So that was the only time I saw him. We ran into each other a couple of more times at Evo, but we didn't really say anything, and he didn't really want to talk about what happened. And then I struggled with this for a while, and I had someone in my life be there for me and kind of try to help me through this. And my dumbass
I don't think she had to say that.
Tried talking about it with Sykkuno later, trying to like
Bro, it sounds like she got let on.
Understand what happened because it's not something I'm used to. And he pretty much beat around the bush the whole time. And then he would say things like, "Oh, I'm confused. I just wanted to know what you felt about that." And I said, "No, I want to know what you felt about this because I already told you how I felt." And yeah, he said he was sorry that he made me. He was sorry that he gave me that impression, and that he would want to reconcile. And me being the dumbass I am, I still wanted to be friends with him for some reason. So I did, and that's why we still played games. And then I ended up seeing him at TwitchCon at the Riot Party, and we actually talked in person for the first time since. And he actually brought that part up and said like he was sorry and stuff, and that he was sorry for giving me the impression. So I really thought he was, you know, honestly sorry, and I accepted it. And I thought I was the only one because I literally straight up asked him if he sleeps around, and he said no. So sorry, I thought I was the only one. Did I think we were going to be in a relationship? No.
Is she streaming?
I knew how much older he was than me, and
So I have a video here, right? Twitch streamer Leah comes forward saying Sykkuno allegedly finished inside her without permission.
That was a clip.
Down the minutes, like, oh, when is he gonna make a move? You literally were waiting for him to make a move? When you worded like, oh, it took 30 minutes, that sounds like you were waiting for it. I'm just noticing.
wow, I don't want to share that. I don't like sharing this on. This is like so personal. Like I don't talk about my intimate life at all. But I don't sleep.
I mean, you are right now. Like you are in grave detail talking about it, but
with anyone that I'm not dating. And it didn't happen that night. I didn't want it to happen. So instead,
great detail you are.
I just gave him oral.
Wait, I'm over the.
man, it's So you didn't want to do anything with him, so you decided to suck his dick. Yeah, I didn't want to do anything. Yeah, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to get clipped like my dad, because I was going to say I didn't want to do anything and then gave him it, but yeah, so yeah, that really sounds like you didn't want to do anything. You just gave him head, but yeah, I guess you didn't want to do anything? Okay.
Instead, I just gave him oral.
Okay.
And then when he fell asleep, I got out of bed and I just ate a banana and I was just staring out the window. I was dissociating.
That's what she said?
Yo, bro, like, you don't even know what dissociating means. You don't even know what disassociating means. You don't know what you just said. Okay? So, first of all, you enjoy... it sounds like you enjoyed multiple bananas. And then what is this thing about you stared out a window? What does that even mean? And, like, it's so crazy. Like, people are saying that she's a victim. Like, I'm so, like...
I think I was straight up just dissociating. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? What just happened? And then, in the morning...
Yo, why is... Dude, can we, like, actually figure this out? Like, I want you guys to actually, like... Why is she... And I've seen other girl streamers... like, do this, like, why is she talking like a little kid? This is not your voice. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't care. I'll pull up 10 different streams. This is not your voice. Why are you trying to sound like a kid?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, I don't do this. Like, oh, I'm trying to sound so innocent. Like, yo, bro, you're literally telling a story about how you went to a dude's hotel room, gave him head, let him nut inside you, and now years later, you're coming out saying, oh, like, I didn't like that happened. What?
Just happened. And then, in the morning...
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Listen to her voice. Listen.
And then, in the morning...
That literally sounds like Tommy Pickles. That sounds like Tommy Pickles. From the Rugrats.
I'm done. We had